Oh, hello, Commander. It is that time again. It is slime time. Welcome to chat. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? I was listening the other day to the audio and it wasn't that great. I'm still trying to work things out again. I see we have a few dropped frames. Audio is a little low. Sounds good to you. Okay. Not too bad, though. Hello, Mystical Beesh. Hello, Beesh. Welcome to chat. Glad you could join us. And we have a few dropped frames, so hopefully it behaves. Although today we're doing some mech review, so it shouldn't be like too computer intense. Yeah. Sound great? Okay, perfect. Maybe you could turn it up just a tad if I'm a little low. But yeah, welcome, Mechanical Frog, if you're there. Hello, Josh Black. Welcome to chat. Hello, Bob, not Bob. Good to see you. Dick's Bumpkin. Made it to your first stream. Hello. Hello, Door CF. Good to see you again. Hello, Just in Case. You are just in time, just in case. Hello, Patriot Jedi. Hello, Angry Skeleton Pope. Yes, there will be no Bachal's Refuse today. Rob Carpenter, hello. Angron the Red Angel, hello. Good 40k reference there. Hello, Striking Lee. Hello, Angry Skeleton Pope and Beesh. Mr. Heimlich, Mike Heimlich, welcome to chat. I'm gonna steal some Omnimechs while no one is looking. Can hear you very clear. Sounds good to you. Not too bad. Perfect. So today we're gonna do something very special. We're gonna speed up the timeline today, and we're gonna explore together Clan Jade Falcon. It's interesting moving the timeline up from 3025 to 3050. I would say there's a few key things that we're missing. Namely the Forced Secession War, and then the War of 39, and then the Greyhound memory tech stuff. But I think it should be okay. We're gonna learn it together. Yeah, we're gonna time travel. Hello, Alex Crane. Welcome to chat. William English, new player here, just looking up the info and lore. Great channel, by the way. Thank you very much, William. I appreciate you saying that. Today, we're gonna be exploring together because I don't know too much about the clan invasion other than the cartoon and in the other Wikipedia articles we read. And I know, and I don't really know too much about the War of 39 or the FedCom, the whole FedCom thing, or the new clan tech, or the Star League tech that kind of comes about from the Greyhelm stuff. But yeah, welcome in. Armored Core 6 trailers, and now Slime Clan time. A good day for giant robots, Endless Infinity. Yeah, I saw that Armored Core 6 was trending. I'd probably have to check that out a bit later. But that a lot of people that are watching, I can see on the YouTube analytics, a lot of people that watch my channel are actually watching Armored Core 6 stuff. Happy to fill in any knowledge you would miss regarding Jade Falcons, as I'm sure a lot of us would be. Yeah. I think it should be interesting. I think what's interesting about it, the strength that comes about from not reading too much lore and not knowing a whole lot about what's happening, is that I can actually approach it from an inner sphere point of view. So, like, instead of having all the hidden knowledge about the clans and being able to come at it from a clan point of view, I can look at it from a person that just like is living in 3025 and just being like, what the heck is all this clan stuff? What the heck is all this new technology coming through? And that's the kind of way that I want to enjoy it. That's the way I've been kind of been excited to enjoy it. Yeah, Kyle Steiner and House Davian start dating. Yep. House Karita does a House Karita, and then the clan Chads appear. Yeah. So long as the Battle Roomba is S tier, it will be a good list. Lucky you, my local Battletech group have a bunch of people who love Jade Falcons, and I definitely field a couple of parakeet mechs. I've often wondered what a game would be like as an RP point of view. Yeah, so we're gonna do it from a clan, from an inner sphere and a role play point of view. So like my reactions will be unofficial, like it's not an official tier list because I haven't gone through all the mechs, but kind of maybe as an initial reaction, and then we're gonna ooh and awe over all the new juicy clan tech from the Inner Sphere stuff. I think that's the plan today. So let's move over to my little slideshow here. And you let me know if the if it gets really bad. If I can see that some frames are dropping, so if it gets really bad, just holler at me in chat, and then maybe I can switch to like PNG auto or something to like reduce the amount of stuff that I'm making my computer do. You know, all the stuff. Anyway, so this is our little slideshow today. I was finishing it off last minute, as you do. When you're anyone. I mean, really, does anyone actually do anything on time? Like, not. I mean, it gets done on time, I suppose. But does anyone really does anyone really do anything not last minute? I guess if you're really good and really well adjusted, but that's not me. Auto slides into your DMs. My Bachal, let's go. I'm still curious about how you rank Omnimex, given how their loadouts are basically just guidelines going by quirks. Oh yeah, I haven't actually looked at too many of the quirks as I was going through it. I don't know, I just loaded up all the mechs, and I figured we'd go through them together and kind of get like an Inner Sphere reaction to. Joking aside, my first time experience of clans was fighting Smoke Jaguar and Mech Commander with their surprise Mad Cat in Mission 3. Balanced opponent for a bunch of bad lights and a Centurion. Awan Knox, welcome in. Oh, you just started painting some Jade Falcon Omega Galaxy mechs. Nice. Okay. So let's talk about Clan Jade Falcon, Commander. Let's talk about Clan Jade Falcon. Clan Jade Falcon are one of the original 20 clans created by Nicholas Krinsky. They're named Jade Falcon for the Peregrine and Gear Falcon. Their clan founded by Elizabeth Hazen, blah, blah, blah. What's nice about this, what caught my eye, is they're a strict traditionalist and ardent crusader clan. And they rival Clan Wolf. So like from a story standpoint, this is like kind of what drew me into Clan Jade Falcon. When I was reading about their lore, they're like, oh, the Clan Wolf are right. They're a little bit Mary Sue for me. And if I'm thinking about playing a certain faction, I think I want to play like the anti-Clan Wolf, right? The anti-Mary Sue guys. And then I'd also want to play like the Crusader clans, right? Because there's the Warden clans and the Crusader clans. And the Wardens kind of, from what I understand, want to protect the Inner Sphere. Like they want to rule the Inner Sphere or whatever. And then the Crusader clans want to invade it or something like that. Or, I don't know, you can correct me, you can explain it a little better, but the Crusader clans are more aggressive, right? They want to like conquer, and the Warden clans want to like protect it or guide it or something like that. Black Watch Descended clan as well. Yep. Founder takes a sword to. Yeah, I saw the text talks about Elizabeth Hazen. Oh yes, I did read the Nekalai Malthus story. Crusaders equal take over and remake the IS and the Star League as they see fit. Plus, the Warden clans get left in with us after Wars of Reaping. Okay. The peaceful ways by force. Yeah. So anyway, that's what drew me into them. They're like these Crusader clans, and they oppose Clan Wolf. I was like, that's cool. I don't want to be, I don't want to be a little Mary Sue Clan Wolf boy. And they participated in the initial invasion of the Inner Sphere. They carved out the occupation zone, and they fought the Federated Commonwealth, which was also a plus in my opinion when I was looking at the lore. I kind of want to fight. They did well for themselves in the during the clan invasion, and they fought the Lyrans, right? The Lyrans and the Fed Sons got together, but they fight the Lyran portion. So we get to fight big mechs, big fun atlases, and the big blue guys, right? And they get to be like one of the main players, right, in the initial invasion, which means like just starting out from the clan invasion years, like the 3049, I think it is. We can play them off the bat, right? We don't have to like wait with our armies with like Steel Viper or Diamond Shark does. We can kind of just get right into it. The Lyran half of the FedCom. Yep. Yep. I think I'm pretty much only covering like the clan invasion stuff. I know it gets a little wonky past post invasion. Yep. Okay. So that was kind of what drew me to the Jade Falcon stuff. They're like quintessential bad guys, I guess. One of the quintessential bad guys. One of the things that I need to take into account as we're looking through this is the clan culture. Again, I'm not like super well versed in Jade Falcon clan stuff, but from what I understand, they do like bachals, so they do like one-on-one duels. They don't like wasting things, and they, except for humans, human lives. And yeah, they have this really unique duelist culture where the most violent might makes right wins. So as we're looking at mechs, that's something that I wanted to think about, right? So they have like mechs specifically for dueling, and I would imagine as you're building out your mech, you'd want something that more like 1v1s, or that's good at at least good at 1v1s, so you can win honor for yourself, right? Yeah, they're hard line on the clan rules. Yeah, I want to be like the clan. I don't want to be like, I don't know, like Diamond Shark seems kind of neat, but then they're like merchants, which kind of goes again, like it's opposite. It's like very different from what a quintessential clanner is. And if I'm playing clans, I want to be the quintessential clanner. Yeah, warriors at the top of the chain. All casts work to support the warriors. Yeah. So that's kind of what we should look at. I think I want to focus on like dueling mechs that are good at dueling. Conservative. Yep, conservative. Pride themselves on being the most clan-like during the invasion. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I think that's like why I wanna, like, they're like the quintessential clan, the most clan-like clan. Get to fight the big mechs. The villains. Like, if we go bad guy, we may as well go full bad guy, right? Get to play all time periods during invasion. Unlike Steel, Viper, Diamond, Shark, etc. Okay. So, what are we playing? We're playing during 3050, right? So you can see here, this is where the clan Jade Falcon comes in. They come in on the left side and they fight the Lyrans here. And then this is Clan Wolf. They, I believe they fight Rasselhaug and they like destroy Rasselhaug. Or, no, Ghost Bear fights Rasselhaug, right? Anyway, Rasselhaug gets deleted. And then Smoke Jaguar fights Draconis Combine, which is my other favorite, my Inner Sphere favorite faction. Another point, green is a great color. Yeah, I've actually been thinking about future plans. I probably will be collecting the Jade Falcon army. I was looking at some paint schemes on like Unit Color Compendium and stuff like that. I think after thinking about it, I think I want to make my own color scheme and either base it off of like Orc Skin or what was that other one? The Luna Wolves, Sons of Horus. The Sons of Horus green, that green blue, I think was really cool. The problem I have when I was looking at some of the like clan units, like I know Nikolai Malthus is a Jade Falcon, but he has like a red mech, which is weird to me, right? Like if they're Jade, like they're clusters and stuff. I know they're like military, but I don't know. When I think about Jade Falcon, when I put my Jade Falcon mechs on the table, I want them to be green. I want them to be Jade Falcon looking. You know what I mean? So yeah, Sons of Horus are sea green. Yeah, so like sea green and orange or something, or sea green and red. I don't know. We can make our own, like we can base it off of either of those two colors. I'm thinking, and we'll probably like mess around when we start painting and try and invent our own custom Jade Falcon color scheme. Maybe based off of Sons of Horus. I thought Sons of Horus looked really cool. Don't use the animated series as a good example. Correct. I don't know. I like the memes though. Yeah. Also Jade Falcon gets a whole anime. They get a whole anime about them. Anyway, okay, before we jump into the mechs, I think we should talk about the elementals. Elementals are kind of a big part of the clan stuff. I don't know a whole ton of rules about the elementals. There's a whole like several pages about the elementals. I think they have like medium laser or machine gun arms, and then SRM2s, two-shot SRM2s. They can jump around, and they're super tanky. Not a bad show, but it took too many liberties with the lore. Yeah. Small laser flamer or machine guns. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think I played with and against with the small lasers. They can like jump on mechs. They can. They're actually really hard to kill because they have 11 HP each, and the damage spreads. They're also relatively cheap in BV, which means in games like they're usually using to sync. This is like more of the game rather than the lore. So I think our force probably should have a few elementals, and I think they can ride on certain mechs with certain quirks like that. So we'll definitely be collecting a few elementals. 2-shot SRM2 and jump 3, yeah, and 10+1 armor. Yep. And tear off mechs attack joints. Yep. I remember when I played my clan game, I jumped on a mech because I thought it was cool, and then my friend ran into water, and then they drowned the whole elemental star. It was or the whole point, I think it's called. Anyway, like 5 guys drowned. He just walked in water and they died. Yeah, how many mechs can carry battle armor? Yeah, that's really cool. So I remember like zipping in. What's the guy with like 14 medium lasers? The medium mech. Yeah, I flew him in, dropped him off, and they started attacking. They're pretty good at. I'm sure we'll discover other tactics later, but they're pretty good at disrupting gun lines because they just keep hopping onto gun lines and just never let anyone sit still. The Nova, yeah, the Nova. Yeah, the 12 ER mediums. Yep. That mech is fun. Right, yeah, you talked to me. Do you guys, by the way, when you use your elementals, because I have no idea how to use them, do you use them offensively? Like, do you zip them in on a Nova and drop them off to attack? Or do you use them defensively? Like, do you like set them up with a Ebon Jaguar and drop them off into Tar Pit? I should ask that. Super offensively? Yeah, is it offense or defense that you use your elementals? Anyway, things to figure out. Okay. The best way to use them is to put them on a Fire Moth or Viper and speed them into the back line, drop them off, and let them wreck. Carry them on a Fire Moth or another fast mover. Offense. Either super aggressive disruptor digging like ticks on an objective. Okay. Drop them on board for board control. Yeah. I put them in choke points. My friend was throwing them behind hills and stuff because they're only level 1, I think, so they could hide behind level 1, and they just sat there where mechs had to pass through and like jumped on thunderbolts, and yeah. Fast mech delivery, good taxis. Okay. Offensively, okay. So then my question is like, how do you protect that? That's my question. How do you protect like your big gunline boys? But we'll kind of get that. We'll get into that as we move through the mechs, I guess. So what I did was I went through all the there's in Zodal Rats, the Zodal Rat stables. There's a Jade Falcon list, and I just went ahead and sheet the entire Jade Falcon list to get percentages for each mech and each variant of mech, I guess, each Omni variant of mech, so we can see like what Jade Falcon tends to like, which I think is really interesting. And then as we purchase our mechs, or as we buy mechs, I think what we'll do is we'll probably, like, if it's like really high, like 25%, we'll just probably add it to the list and try and figure out like how to use it. But this is according to the 3050 list. This is what Jade Falcon used according to Zodal. There are a couple missing mechs because it is a 3050 list. Stuff like the Turkina and the Night Gear doesn't show up, but we will be looking at them anyway, just because, I mean, the Turkina is the Turkina, and the Night Gear is a classic Jade Falcon mech, from what I understand. Looks about right for Jade Falcon mechs. The Puma terrifies me. Cluster by cluster mech breakdowns. Interesting. I think there's a bunch of like different sources, but But this is the I'm using Zodal as the primary source. So I guess the one that we have to really pay attention to is probably the Kit Fox. We can kind of ignore the Fire Moth. It is like 8%, but yeah, things to know. Jade Falcon manual was really bad, had tons of errors. Okay. All right, so let's go through each one, and I think we can look at maybe the stats for each guy and get a reaction. What do you say? And then you can tell me about your experiences with the mech, or how to use it, how you like using it. The Jade Falcon's favorite Kit Fox a lot. Yep. Yeah, I can see it. I mean, it's like they don't like the A as much, I guess, and the S is only 1%, but they really like the B and the original. Okay, so let's start off with the Fire Moth. So this guy was only 8%. The Fire Moth was a light clan omni-mech intended for scouting and infantry support and transport. Often deployed by Ghost Bear with a running speed of a lot, with a mask system installed, is one of the fastest designs ever created. It is the reason the Inner gave it the codename of Dasher. Originally designed by Clan Cloud Cobra as infantry support, high place arms were positioned in order to pair infantry pods underslung on the arms. Okay. Designed to make transporting elementals easy. Both the Ghost Bears and Clan Hell Horses make extensive use of the Fire Moth for reconnaissance, dueling, and infantry support. Because the Fire Moth is poorly armed and armored, infantry support is a lackluster assignment. The Fire Moth is frequently assigned to warriors who are older and lack blood names before they reach Soul Hama units. These warriors tend to be extremely aggressive. Interesting. Most of the Fire Moth factories, so it's an old man mech. People that like basically want to die, which I guess want to earn a name for themselves, or want to, yeah. So they're aggressive because I'm assuming because they want to die with honor and they want to like make a name for themselves. Most of the Fire Moth factories are moved to the blah 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 blah. Okay, that's past the post clan. The Fire Moth is cute. Fire Moth is speed. 2k BV for a 20-tonner. Better to burn out than fade away. You're right. Yeah. Dying in combat is honorable. Clan warriors view getting old as bad. It's like how they put the screw-ups in the Hunchback IICs. Okay. Got it. So we're looking at the OG, the A, and the C. They don't really use the B at all, huh? All right. So I have Mega Mech here if you want to look along with me. I think I'm just gonna snip and paste the stats, and then if we want to look closer, we can. That's no good. Let me half it. You see that? And weapons, because we want to look at the weapons, obviously. We gotta look at the weapons, Commander. Alright, let me take a look. Is that good? That looks pretty decent, I'd say. Decent view. Better to die in your prime with honor than to wither and rot away. Alternate take. The Fire Moth is the school bus taking new warriors to learn. Okay. Alright, so the Fire Moth here. Now, I immediately see a couple of problems. Immediately see some problems here. Namely that the low armor is going to be a big issue. Low armor is going to be a massive issue here. Whoops. 8 point. He's got the I'ma get you arms. But the right leg has 4 armor, which means as a light it needs its legs. If it has 4 armor on the legs, then it gets crit by the medium laser, which is really bad. It's got 20 hex speed, so it can go pretty much wherever on the board it wants, but as a player, I don't really like being able to get, like, lose your mech to a bad roll, like if he rolls, 12 or whatever. If you're running fast, yeah, that's true. That's the counter argument. So the counter argument is if you're running fast, you're generating like a TMM of 4, and it's really hard to hit you, or you're just like running away. But I don't really like it. I don't really like it because I'm like personally like stressed out. Like I'm holding my breath every single time I get shot at. So I'm not really a fan of that. Although, you know, some people may differ. Like, there's no wrong. I think this is like a wrong answer. FYI, clan medium lasers do 7 damage. Yep, that's also a thing. So the clan stuff, yeah, it hits really hard. TMM of 5 or 6 if you call correctly. That's game judging. Yeah, I think what's it like? 3 is 1, 5 is 2, 7's 3, 9 is 4, 11 is 5. So you're getting like 5 or 6 TMM. The speed matters, right? Elementals are extra armor. Oh god. You just so is the tactic okay, does anyone strap elementals on? Does anyone strap elementals onto their fire moths to just give them extra armor? Is that a thing? TN of 10 plus with the fire moth. Yeah. 32 BV per armor. It's totally valid. So you're just like, I'm gonna just, hey guys, get on my fire moth. I need you to soak hits. Oh Jesus. Lore wise, no, but I've known players that do it and it's cheese. Okay, that's a note, I guess. Let's add it. Elemental as armor for fire moth. Okay, that was the I mean, just looking at the guns, I mean, the guns are okay, like SRM6s, 2ER medium lasers. It's pretty much can just alpha strike most of the time, I'm assuming, because you're running. Oh, you have 20 double heat sinks. Yeah, you're fine. So you're overheat sinks. Elementals with will die with honor by being my Kevlar. Oh god. Okay, yeah, so this is like you make a mistake with this guy and you die. You're kind of holding your breath and you die. I'm not a fan of it, and I'm happy that Clan Jade Falcon is not a fan of it either. Let's look at the Fire Moth A. The Fire Moth A, we'll call this the A, is just pretty much the same with armor. Just the weapons are different. So the weapons look like this, which is okay, I guess. The streaks, the clan. So this is more of a support boy, it looks like. More of a supporty guy with a tag and a streak SRM6. I'm not super familiar with how the tag and I know the streaks don't go off and they don't generate heat if you shoot them, but I'm not sure about the tag. I think you have to like paint your target or something like that, but I haven't read the rules up. It's got an AMS, which helps, it shoots down missiles. If you're moving less than 15, then you are doing it wrong. All Omni mechs have the same armor between variants. Oh, okay. That'll make things easy. So with just the weapons are different. This version is the 100% the battle bus. Tag for indirect fire, which the Falcons would generally not utilize. Yeah, doesn't look like they utilize it. It's like 1%. And then they don't even use the B, I guess. And then, so we're just looking at the C. And then the C. Oh, gee. Oh, get that away from me. Oh, no. Oh, no. You can't even die with honor in this mech. What is this? The C, have you seen the C? 2 anti-missile systems and 2 LRM-5s. Tag is for artillery, weird for clan invasion variant. The C is the trash LRM variant. Seems to be based on the Merrick Locust. Yeah, that's what I think too. I think when I look at the Fire Moth, I definitely think Locust. Yeah, I can definitely see the Locust inspiration. I think you see that with a lot of mechs. As I recall correctly, Jade Falcon isn't a fan of using mechs as buses. Oh, okay. I haven't actually looked at how the doctrine for like Jade Falcon and how they fight. I figured we can look at this and kind of figure out how they mess around. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this one either. If I had to pick a Fire Moth, it would definitely be this version of Fire Moth. I don't. Yeah. You can shotgun people with the LRMs. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot that these guys don't have minimum range. The clan LRMs don't have minimum range, but they're still 5s, which is bad. The anti-missile system is keeping you alive, but you're hitting like a wet noodle. Like you're hitting less than the Locust. Can we look at the H for the lulz? Oh yeah, the H. Okay, we can look at the H. The H was made at 3060, so it's technically not available. But the H was the one I think Jesty used in. Someone used it. The third place list used it in the tournament. But yeah, this is like the one that you would want, I guess. The whatever heavy small laser spam, 9 heavy small lasers. It's kind of nutty. The H is the ride or die variant. The super good ace. H is a super good ace. Park it in safe spots, and if you win initiative, you nuke like a nerd. Yep. The party moth, the disco moth. Yep. Like if I had a fire moth, I think I'd want the H. But sadly, it is 3060. It's no clan invasion boy for me. Oh, plus a targeting computer. Yeah. Yeah, just so to make sure you hit with at least some of those small lasers because you didn't have enough of them. Hey, I'll be right back, Commander. I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay. I'm back. The TC only counters +1, the +1 of the heavy lasers, or the D if you're Giga Chad. The D is the best variant. But the D, we can't take it. It's not on the Jade Falcon list. The D was made in... Oh. Well, someone else gets the D. The D has 5 ER medium lasers and a flamethrower. That's kind of cool. I don't know if... Okay, we can look at the D, too. All right, we'll look at the D. The Fire Moth D, I guess, is the H's... is the clan invasion version of the... clan invasion version of the H here. It's got a bunch of medium lasers. No pulses though, but it's got the ER medium lasers, which is kind of cool. You got some 54 damage is all 9 hits. Playing a Fire Moth is essentially saying that you have only one desire, speed. Yeah, speed and one shot. How much damage does each heavy small do? I think it does I don't know. Equipment, heavy small lasers. Heavy small lasers do 6 damage each. They do 6 damage each, Commander. They hit more than a medium laser. Yeah. I also say that you can tell the Fire Moth is supposed to be for older clanners who want to die or get mega armor. Yeah, that's a good point, Ben. That's actually a good point. I can see why old clan guys, because old clan guys would just be like, yo, I'm just taking this Kodiak. I'm just fighting this Kodiak whether I win or end, and we'll see who wins or dies. That's a good point. That's a good point. Let's make some notes here about the Fire Moth. All right. Some funny notes. Elementals add armor for Fire Moth. Old guys fight Kodiaks and see if they can win. And then what was the third point? Battle bus. The battle bus. Okay. All right, those are our thoughts on the Fire Moth. The Fire Moose. The D gets you a glorious 5, 10, 15 range for the large laser. All right. Let's move on to the next mech. Our next mech is the Kyoshi. So looks like we do the Mistlynx and the Kyoshi, the Puma, and the Euler. So the Mistlynx. Weighing in at 25 tons, the Mistlynx is a lightweight workhorse Omnimech. It is a common light Omnimech among the clans that invaded the Inner Sphere and is part of the 2-man of every clan. Prominently fielded by Clone Smoke Jaguar. Earned the name Small Death from the DCMS forces. I see. Okay. So we have all the variants, right? We have all the variants. Let me double check. A, B, C, D. Yep. A, B, C, D. All right. So we're looking at the Mistlynx. Let's bring it up here. Mistlynx. Did I misspell Mistlynx? I did. The M-I-S-T. All right. The Prime. Ooh, again with the low armor. Yikes. Oh, okay, this is bad. This is not good. Okay, so there's the armor and the speed. And here's the weapons. Yikes, it's got a lot of ammo too. Oh, it has quirks down here. Cool. Improved sensors and narrow low profile. So almost as good as the Riven Lynx. Oh, God. No, please. Please. All right, let me grab this red marker here. All right, things I don't like about the Mistlynx. I actually don't like the 6 jump jets. Like, the 6 jump jets is kind of sad. Kind of sad times. It's not 7 jump. So if you 7 jump, you get a what, a 5 modifier, but it's 6, so you can't actually get it. You should compare it to a commando. The 7-11-6 is absurdly troll, especially in clan versus clan fights. Large pulse lasers meme it. Yeah, you just miss like the extra defense. Oh, 3+, right. 3, 1, and 5 is 2. Yeah, so it's 3. So you need 7 to get 4. Yeah, so it only gets 3. That's sad. Sad times. Also in clan versus clan fights, we're talking about the ER medium lasers and the pulses. The legs are also a problem. I guess against Inner Sphere it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Narrow low profile, kind of good, but it doesn't have enough armor, I think, to justify it. Improved sensors, I guess, for your scouting. It really bugs me. Yeah, it just seems a little weird. Light Omnimechs have Garbo armor no matter what. Weaponry. LRM-10, Streak SRM-4, 2 machine guns. So kind of a lot of ammo here. Left arm, right arm. Actually the arm ammo is not bad because the arm ammo can't get through armor crit, but the arms also are pretty the arms are also pretty low for armor. I remember this being a really meta mech in MechWarrior Online for a while. It was before I started playing, but I guess apparently a lot of people like the Mistlynx. LRM-10, so it's kind of like a far out boy. And then it's definitely a crit mech, so it has no piercing. No piercing capability. Clan pulse really hurts as they have the range and accuracy, yeah. I do like a lot of mechs aren't perfect. Correct. Light mechs focus on speed and firepower over armor, given that they can't just pack enough armor to matter against heavier clan mechs. Okay. Interesting. So they just say like, yeah, I'm just getting destroyed if I get hit. I'm just gonna outmaneuver and outpilot you. But this thing doesn't even look like it can hurt really much of anything with its LRM-10 and Streaker SRM-4 and 2 machine guns. Like, I'm I mean, I get what you mean about speed. Lacking in speed. I get what you mean about armor. But, I mean, I guess that's excusable. But then the weapons are also a little light. Rely on your star mates for piecing. Yep. Clan engineers outbidding how little armor their lights could use to be considered honorable. Case confines the explosion to that location. Yeah, it blows outward, right? Okay, let's look at the A. Let's move on to the A. Is anything better? Does it get better, Commander? Alright, here's the A. The A has a tag and 2 AMS, a flamer and 2 machine guns. So this is a support mech. I guess pick your poison, like Mislinks A or the Dasher. I don't know, unless we're doing like missile spam maybe, but then this guy's got even worse offense. I don't know. I think that's a pass. We're looking at the B. The B. Oh, here's a good one. Here's one that's kind of decent, I guess. So the B is a little bit more my speed. With, I mean, I'm Draconis Gauntlet. I like the Jenner. So this is almost like a fatter Jenner. Hits like a fatter Jenner. Think clan combat. Lights are used for scouting and taking objectives. Do they scout and take objectives, or they just like 1v1 each other, JH? I thought they just like duel each other. The lights are for padding the 5th point to the star. Don't lie. Okay, this one's not bad. Clan active probe, sure. 2 SRM6s and 3 kind of lasers. Clan duels involve multiple mechs. Right, so if you wanted a 1v1 mech, wouldn't you want like a piercing and a crit weapon? Clan duels can involve multiple mechs. But like if you're like have beef with like a dude in your star or like in your whatever unit, like you just like 1v1 him, right? Like you wouldn't have like a friend 2v2. So this one's decent, I'd say. The Mislinks B. Let's take a look at the C here. The C variant. What is this? Why are you like this, Clan Mech? Is this even clan-like to have an ECM? Are you allowed to have an ECM as a clan mech? Hello? Most clanners wise up in cost still bringing when fighting the IS. Yep. Depending on rank and influence, a lot of warriors had the ability to create their own loadouts. Right, like Nikolai Malthus had the M variant of the heavy boy, right? The Thunder, not the Thunderbolt, the Thor summoner. ECM is fine. What year is it? ECM is good for. It is 3050. It is the year 3050. Honorable technology. ACM is good for support. So more of a ECM blocks the dishonorable C3. Okay. Okay, so another supporty boy. I guess it depends on if we want like ECM or if we want tags on our team. But okay. Artemis 4. Okay. Clan lights are so lightly armored you don't need a piercing weapon if you duel against one. Okay. But a duel would ever take place between like a heavy mech versus a light mech kind of thing? Or would it be just like, okay, you're in your heavy, I'm in my heavy, or you're in your light, I'm in my light? Alright, this is a supporty boy. Let's move on to the D. The Clan D. Oh no. Why does this exist? Why justify your existence? The Ultra AC2. A heavy can decline to accept the challenge of a lighter mech. Sometimes you would see mismatched duels. I can think it happened, but it's not considered honorable. It can, but it's considered bad form to challenge somebody a lot lighter you if there's a heavier person to fight. But if, like, it's an internal fight, if you're like, yo, I don't like the way you do your thing, we're fighting. Let's say your own guy, then if you're in a light mech, you just can't duel a heavy mech, or do they give you a heavy mech, or does a heavy guy go to a light mech so they can fight you? The Ultra AC2 is the second worst clan weapon. The D is designed to plink away warrior VTOLs. Okay, but it doesn't have anti-air. It just has an Ultra AC2 and it's just sitting there. I mean, I get what, it's kind of like the Blackjack, right? Or not the Blackjack. It's got like a little supporty mech. I get the concept, but I hate the weapon. Clanners also bid away equipment. Like bidding off weapons in order to make the duel more honorable. I see. So they're like, I'm not going to use my Ultra AC20, and it's fair now. As little equipment as possible to defeat your opponent. AC2s are awful unless you add alternate ammo types. Oh yeah, there are different ammo types now in this. I haven't actually ever looked at the ammo types other than the and this is my first dip into 3050, so I don't really know any other ammo types. Like, I think precision ammo is the thing, but okay, maybe it's a little bit better than what I'm thinking. Very few clans bid away weapons. Okay. Depends on the trials and terms. Clans don't generally use any regular AC, only LBX and UX. Smoke? There's smoke ammo? Oh, clans don't use specialty ammo very much. Interesting. Okay. Miss Lynx D. Alright, so far, I think overall my impressions of the Miss Lynx are not good. Which is... like, my impressions of the Miss Lynx overall is kind of meh. Kind of meh. 6 jump jets is weird. Support mech / 1 striker variant. Like, I'm okay with. I'm not sad that we don't use it very much. Is what I guess I'm trying to say. Like, I think we're fine. I think if the Kit Fox is bad, I'll be sad. But yeah. Miss Lynx is a slightly better commando. Yeah, it seems kind of whatever. It seems kind of whatever. Good filler mech for light or streak on stars. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Nothing's popping out to me, you know. All right, so the next mess on our list is the Puma. The Puma. I guess we should call it by the Adder. The Adder, codenamed Puma by the Inner Sphere forces who first engage it. The Adder is a clan Omnimech, a light clan Omnimech that serves as direct or indirect fire support unit in most of its configurations. The Adder is capable of carrying relatively heavy weapons payload that can surprise an unsuspecting enemy even at extreme ranges. The Adder was designed by Clanstar Adder in preparation for the invasion of the Inner Sphere, first produced in 3010. Wow, so it's like pretty recent. The formidable Adder is actually designed as an Omnimech capable of emulating weapon configurations of the Wolf Dragoons, reported as the most common for medium Inner Sphere battle mechs. So it's made specifically to fight the Inner Sphere. Some of the configurations, including the B, C, and D, are used as of 3050. Despite producing such a formidable design, Star Adders failed to maintain exclusive projection of the Adder. It had become common throughout the clans. So everybody wanted the anti-Inner Sphere mech because they're going to invade the Inner Sphere. Uses endosteel, ferrofibrous. Okay. The light assault mech. Good mech. A and C are also great. Okay, which ones do we get as Clan Jade Falcon? We get the A, B, C, and D. Okay, so we get all of them, but they're... and that's 16.8%. Okay. So decent amount. A decent amount. Oh, we doubled that. Oops. All right. Let's take a look at the Adder. The Adder. The Adder Prime. Ooh, I like it already. I like it already. All right, we have... Now, this is a big jump up from... This is a big jump up from the PP armor we got in the other mechs. What quirks do we have? Ah, okay, we have narrow, low profile. That's neat. So as our armor goes up, the narrow, low profile gets better, right? Because it kind of adds armor-ish. If you kind of think, one way to think about it, that's why I like to think about it. 6'9", so no jump, which opens up space for more armor. So we have 115 armor points. So we can actually take some laser hits now. And it seems like it's made to do that. It's got the narrow, low profile. It's kind of just hunkered down, sitting there. And then it's got the double ERPPCs. What's kind of junk about it, I guess, is it generates 8 heat when it fires both ERPPCs. And has a targeting computer. So, and it's kind of like a ERPPC every other turn. Kind of some heat issues, so you're going like 8, plus 8, minus 8, plus 8, minus 8. Clan ERPPCs can head clip too, right? Yeah, the ERPPCs can do headshot damage. That's pretty good. Long range, lightweight gun platform. Yeah, you need a volley fire. Yeah, so 2-1-2-1 is the firing pattern. I kind of like this. I'm kind of a fan. Kind of like a lighter, what's it called? Warhawk? Lighter Warhawk. Let's take a look at the other variants and see if they're any better. So the A. Oh, the A's kind of nice. Pulse lasers, huh? Okay. So here's the A. It's kind of like an LRM boat. This, I guess it's okay. It's okay. It does have some heat issues. It's got 12 LRMs, which I know is a problem for clans later on. Like some of the bigger, like the Timberwolf only has 6 rounds of ammo, which is kind of weird. But this one's got 12, so it'll last a battle. It's under heat synced. Or it's over heat synced, right? It only generates 12 off the LRM 20s, which is kind of weird, but it's not bad. Is a Proto Cougar. Okay. Okay, not bad. This is the A variant. The Adder B has LB5. Okay. Interesting. Not a fan. Can't say I'm a fan of this one. LB5 AC, large pulse laser's not bad. But then it's not really fighting. Do these have matching weapon ranges? The large pulse laser has a range of 614-20. And the AC5 has 815-24. So almost, but not quite. This has Pierce crit, I guess. This does have Pierce crit. I mean, it does 10 damage with the large pulse laser, and it follows up with the medium lasers and LB5. So I guess it's technically like a little more self-sufficient. Is what I'm guessing. The LB5. The B is to hunt light mechs. Ah, okay. I can see that. I can see your large. Okay, I see it now. Large pulse laser to target the lights, and then the LB10 to crit them out. Or sorry, the LB5 to crit them out. Got it. Okay, so if I look at it that way, then I can kind of dig it. I can kind of dig it. 6'9" movement, so you're kind of yeah. Okay. Adder B. All right, I can get with the Adder B. In that case. All right, let's look at the C. Adder C. Load from cache. Adder. Adder C is... Okay, missile support boat, narc pods, LRM 15s. So this is kind of a mix between a support and a damage mech, which is kind of nice. Still, I think that the The over sinkage is a little weird. Like, I like the armor, but the double heat sinks, 22 double heat sinks, you're never running hot on this mech, which means it's inefficient. Like, you can't really generate heat, which is a little weird in my opinion. A little weird. The dire wolf's annoying kid brother. Welcome to chat, Kamari. The Adder B tries to contest things like the Kit Fox. The Narc is a bit silly, but you get somewhat better endurance in the A. Yeah, you get a little bit more endurance. But I thought the Narc is supposed to, like, mark things for your teammates. So this is more of a team mech, like you Narc with your friends, and then you Narc for your friends, and then you get your LRMs on target, and they get their LRMs on target. You can Narc for yourself. Yeah, you can Narc for yourself, and you can Narc for your friends. Oh, until you start taking engine hits or double heat sinks get crit. I guess, but I don't know if I would want that. I don't know. I don't know if I would want to design my mech on the fact that I'm gonna take crits. It helps, I guess. Narc helps with everyone with LRM. So yeah, so if you're running like a LRM star, then you'd kind of take the Adder. I think I would prefer this variant maybe. Well, maybe I would want the speed if like some of the other faster mechs get if some of the other ones like the Mistlings and the Fire Moth we looked at get Narc, then maybe I'd take them because they're faster. Some people saying using Narc is unclown, like I disagree. I mean, they're using Narcs, right? Okay, and then there's the last one, the D. The D boy. The Adder D. Wow. What is this mech? Can anyone explain to me? Okay, UAC. So, ER large laser, Ultra AC5, 2 Shriek SRM2s, and a Flamer. The D is a funky sniper with some crit fishing. Yeah, it's just like a weird mix. Like you're firing the Ultra AC5 and the large ER large laser. You're not heating up, and then you're following with the Shrieks. So I guess it's kind of like maybe a duelist mech. Is it the duel? Let's read what these. We should read what these mechs are actually good for. Battletech Adder. So we're reading the A through D. Okay. Like, what was this mech thinking? Okay, A was a long-range missile support, 2 LRMs. B was a long-range sniping configuration. I like your explanation about the B being a light hunter. This makes sense. Alternate configuration C. Narc missile beacon. Okay, so support. And it's got the pulse. It's got a pulse laser. I missed that. That's actually not bad. And then the D. This one was one of the configuration designed as a result of intelligence from the Wolf Dragoons. Okay, so this is just like a self-sufficient mech, I guess. Just a self-sufficient boy. The D for DACA. How much did you miss? Well, we just covered most of... I think you came in at a good time. We covered most of the light mechs, but we haven't covered the one that is most important to Jade Falcon yet. The Kit Fox. Fire Moth Kit... the Fire Moth, the Adder, and the Mist Lynx. the Riven Lynx. Okay. So what are my overall thoughts with the Adder? I actually... I kind of like the... I kind of dig the Light Hunter. So we haven't really seen a Light Hunter yet. Notes. I don't know. I kind of dig the Light Hunter. And there's a self-sufficient variant. Kind of nice fire support. If you like big guns. Overall, Adder, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Jade Falcon really are the best heal clan. Adder is a derp Jenner. But the Jenner can go so much faster. Alright, so the big boy, the big one here is the Kit Fox. So lore-wise, Jade Falcon, if we're playing Jade Falcon, I think we pretty much need a Kit Fox. Like, pretty much required to have a Kit Fox in our squad. In our 15 mechs. I forget what they're called. I'm hoping that this guy's good because I haven't actually taken him. Oh, by the way, we also can get 5% major rival loot. So, like, I guess Clan Wolf. And then 2.5% other clan loot for 100%. But hopefully this Kit Fox is good. I'm hoping it doesn't disappoint me. Trinary. Ah, okay. Trinary. Is it still a Trinary if you have like 5 battle armor stands in addition to your 15 boys? Kit Fox is mid. Okay. The Kit Fox is a light clan Omnimech used with long-range combat as a primary focus. Okay, long-range boy, I can get with it. Earning the Inner Sphere codename of Euler after the Norse god of archery. Ooh. Designed by Clan Cloud Cobra and produced in 2890 with the aid of new resources coming from the Tanite worlds. Rather than emphasize speed, the Kit Fox emphasizes armor and firepower, complementary to the role of the Fire Moth. Clan Jade Falcon Khan Brett took note of the new design and issued a bachal to the Cobras. Okay. Often fielded by Clan Jade Falcon, the Kit Fox has a surprising amount of firepower, built in 10 double heat sinks, sometimes barely able to fully cool down the mech. Ah, very cool. So it gets hot. Kit Fox is somewhat slow for its weight class. Because Jade Falcon's propensity to utilize design, the Kit Fox has become part of a Clan Coyote adage. If you see a Falcon not in a Summoner, Hellbringer, or Kit Fox, double your caution. Why? Because there's like more around. There's more hiding. Okay. Ah, yes, Master Brett. Yes, Clan Con Brett. All hail Brett. Jade Falcon Master. All right, let's look at the Kit Fox and hopefully not be disappointed. All right. The Kit Fuchs. I am slightly upset looking at this armor. I am somewhat upsetty spaghetti looking at this armor loadout. Little light on the armor there, bro. Quirks, it's got narrow low profile, which helps a little. But I'm not enthused by the Kit Fox so far. It's got a ER large laser, small pulse laser, Shriek SRM4, and LB5. So it's got Pierce Crit, which is nice. It only gets worse. Oh. Armor just gets in the way of more DACA, but guns. Armor CT under 10. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, Commander. This is our mech. We're gonna make this one work, guys. Man, looking at clad light loadouts make me sweat. They make me sweat too. What the heck? Okay, well, the good news is that it has a lot of guns. And it has Pierce Crit. The bad news is that it doesn't have armor. And it doesn't have armor, and it doesn't have speed. This is potentially a bad idea. Potentially a bad idea. No speed and bad armor, but a lot of gun. Is that what Clan Jade Falcon's about? Just more gun than everybody? More gun. Just have more gun than anybody? Who needs armor if the enemy's dead? Okay, very true. What? We have all the variants for Kit Fox, right? We especially like the B variant. So hopefully the B's good. So the A through D and the S. Okay. The Kit Fox A. Jade Falcon is about being more honorable and angry than anyone else. Jade Falcon, fight while dying. You're not doing it the clan way. Oh! That's kind of cool. I can get with the A. The A's kind of cool. It's got the Gauss rifle, which can head cap, and 2 ER medium lasers. Okay. Not bad. Alright, what's our B? What's behind door number B? Door number B, also not bad. Door number B, also not bad. Ultra AC-10, which means you can double tap it. Oh, 1 ER medium laser. Okay. Okay. And an SRM-6. Okay. I guess that's alright. Clan XL is not a risk. So many spheroids in this chat. Okay. I guess it's okay. The Clan C. Wow. Wow. That's a lot of gun. That is a lot of gun. Okay, there's like, we gotta do this in 2. There's so much gun here. Alright. So we got the supporty boy. The Kit Fox support boy. I can see why Jade Falcon likes this. If it's just fighting like missile guys, just like, yeah, we just brought all the AMS. Just brought all the AMS systems. Is that 3 AMS tag, ECM and ECM? Ah, okay. So this is like this is like a really good supporty boy. Oh, AMS only protects yourself? What? It's not like Mech Warrior Online? Look, I heard Clan doesn't melee and I don't jive with that. How can I play Jade Falcon if I can't give them little mech katanas to match their bird with sword emblem? Okay. I guess. If it doesn't protect other mechs, why would I have this? Okay, D. Any better? Okay, the D's not terrible. The D's not terrible. It's also not fantastic. It follows the, it's a LRM boy, kind of like the ones we saw, LRM with narc pods, so... Pretty good ammo endurance, but LRM boat. And then the S. The S? Is this another dueling version? The S has Pierce Crit, which is nice. It's got Pulse. It's got Pulse and Pierce Crit. So this is our little light hunter boy. A little light hunter boy. Just going a little light hunter boy. Just a little bug swatting. S has jump jets. Oh, it does. It's 696. Ew. 696, you say? The old 696 movement. Okay. I think out of all of them then, if I had to pick, probably the S, even though it's rare. But we're saying we like the Prime. I mean, I think we have to use one. If we're collecting Jade Falcon, we have to, like, kind of use it. But yeah, S is the time. Let's look at the S again. The S has 696, pulse lasers, and a streak. And it has 20 heat sinks, so it can get hot. Yeah, this is probably the better version, right? It's like a striker. It's like just the little scout cavalry boy that could. City fighters are anti-infantry, no minimum range on the LRM. Yep. The tiniest little cavalry mech that could. Infantry hunter, elementals. Oh, elemental hunter. Yeah, I guess if we have to deal with other elementals from other clans, this would work. Large pulse laser, medium pulse laser, streak SRM4. I could see it. Okay. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I kind of like the S. I kind of like the S. S Omnis are for flexible battlefield urban fighters. Them wubs. Yeah, the wub mech. Okay. And then there's one on this list that I don't that I wanted to cover anyway. Even if it wasn't, it was the Pirhana, because I played a lot of this guy in MechWarrior Online. Developed by Clan Diamond Shark shortly before the Battle of Turkina to combat the Inner Sphere. So I guess after a certain point, they kind of go back they go back to their clan homeworlds and like get more mechs. Relatively rare in the Inner Sphere following Turkina. By the late 3060s, the Diamond Sharks maintained the Pirhana. Okay. Pack Tactics. So the reason I like the Pirhana, because I think it also has the Pirhana standard had just a silly amount of machine guns, and it has improved targeting. Wow. Okay, the Pirhana, 914 mover, and a whole lot of machine gun. Is that 12? Is that 12 machine guns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 machine gun. I like this guy. Yes, 12 machine guns. The infantryman's worst nightmare. Also getting in the back and critting things out. Like, I am a fan. I am a fan. And it's got the proper amount of heat sinks. 10 heat sinks with the 2 ER medium lasers and the ER small. It's lovely. It's lovely. I want one. But too bad we can't run one because it's a little later. But I would definitely collect a Pirhana. I think the Pirhana gets the gold star. The Pirhana gets the gold star. I heard you like machine guns. I do like machine guns. I really love them. Speed is armor. Yep. Buy one from Diamond Shark in a few years. Pirhana is great until you realize there's always a bigger fish. Yeah. I like the Pirhana. All right. I don't love that the slime blocks the chat instead of hanging out in the other corner with a pointer. But I want to be close to you. Okay, I can go over here then. You go over here, I guess. And be lonely. Alright, I'll be here. And you can be way over there if you want to. Orc Camo Mech. Come back, find our hideous words. Yeah, 12 MGs, you might actually chunk through that ammo. Yep. Okay, so that's the light mechs of Jade Falcon. I'm not a fan of the Kit Fox, but we can make it work. It's a mech that we can just learn to love. How can you read us way over there? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or I could go next to you. I could go here. I go here. Let's try here. All right. Slimo vision. All right, let's move on to medium mechs. All right, medium mechs. Medium boys. All right, medium mechs. We have the Black Hawk, 12%, the Viper at 18%, the Ice Ferret at 18%, the Hunchback IIC at 7.3%, and the Ryoken, the Stormcrow, at 36.4%. So our boy is going to be the Ryoken. We're probably going to have to get a Stormcrow. The Nova is a boss, the good old Nova. This is where the fun begins. All right, let's take a look at our boy, the Nova. The Nova is a versatile omni-mech, medium omni-mech that is capable of acting as a workhorse design in most forces. In fact, the design is so well balanced that it inspired the creation of the SU. And named the Inner Sphere codename the Black Hawk. Despite the proliferation of the blah 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 blah, the number of clan Omni-Mechs, Nova Omni-Mechs, has been slowly diminishing in the Kresty cluster. The Krensky cluster. The Nova is produced from the famous Toshaka mech. Okay, blah 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 blah. At the time of its introduction, the Nova is intended for use as infantry support and was the first Omni-Mech designed with hardpoints. Yo, I hope there's a pulse laser version of this. Jade Falcon would restart production. Okay, cool. And we have all versions. We have A through D. Okay. All right, let's look at the Nova Prime. The Nova Prime. What if 12 medium lasers? All right, the Nova Prime. I am a fan of the Nova Prime. It's a 585 mover, just like my favorite boy, the Wolverine. 585 mover with decent armor. It also has combat computer and narrow low profile. Which means combat computer gives it an extra 4 heat sinks, I believe. It just generates 4 less heat a turn. And narrow low profile helps with the armor. It has just ER medium lasers. Just that's its weapons. Just all the lasers. It has some of its arms. Yeah. When the Nova, when boiling your pilot alive is a valid option. The pilot cooker, the super crab, ultimate laser vomit. Yeah. So how you use the Nova is you fire 8 medium lasers, ER medium lasers ish, which generates 40 heat, and with combat computer you drop 4, so you 36 and you're heat neutral. You don't fire all of them at once unless you're about to die. Yeah, go bright or go home. Yep. I'm actually a fan of this. I really love this design. Even though it's inefficient with the lasers, I just love the design. I've played it multiple times. It's so much fun. Okay. We're looking at the A variant here. The A variant has double PPCs. So this actually can properly support the double ER PPCs. And it's got AMS. This is actually quite good. So what it's doing is it's playing like that mech we saw earlier, the Puma or the Adder. And it's firing the ER PPCs for 30 heat. And it's staying heat neutral. It can add in the pulse laser, and it can also sit still with the AMS. So it's a little more tanky, right? So I also like the A. Also quite nice. The Nova B. The Nova B is a little questionable, I think. The Ultra Pulse Laser Ultra AC5 machine guns. This one's kind of bad, I think. I don't know. I think it goes. It's out of the Nova variants. I think we've gone through so far is I'm not impressed. Not impressed. And then the Nova D. The Nova D has just an LRM20 and an LB5. This is actually the least impressive of them. Oops. Nova D. Least impressive of them. Literally a worse kit Fox loves. Yeah, B through D aren't that great. I think B's actually okay. Actually, I take that back. B sucks. It's just it's the A or the prime for me, I think. I actually like the Nova. We're gonna write a note here. Nova, A or Prime. We like them. I want one. But yeah, the other ones, the B, kind of meh. C, kind of meh. D, really meh. The A is supposed to waste your opponent's resources by forcing him to chase it instead of giving it a missile shower. Yeah. Cut the hips off the Nova when you get it. Cut the hips off the Nova when you get it. It's also weirdly shaped. Can it even turn its torso unless it raises its hands? It's got that like shoulder pauldron issue, I think, where it can't torso twist properly because it'll hit its legs. Prime A, skip a few. Yep. Oh, it can? Okay. Just barely. Looks a little question. Yeah. It couldn't turn it all originally. The original did not have hips. Oh, yeah. Is that why it had the old Nova? The old Nova had no torso twist. I think they eroded it out. But yeah, the Nova did not have had the no torso twist quirk. Very cool. Yeah, it looked a little weird. The OJ Nova couldn't twist because the legs used to be mounted on the shoulders. Damn. Reject the poor art of the old days. Okay. All right. What's our next boy? Our next boy's the Viper. The Viper is a fast, highly maneuverable medium omni-mech originally designed by Clan Fire Mandrill on Shadow, codenamed the Dragonfly. When they first encountered this small but fierce omni-mech, the name stuck. The Viper is fast and well armored, but significantly undergunned compared with other Clan omni-mechs. Okay. Clan Ghost Bear came into position to design when they traded several production runs of Executioner for the production facilities on Shadow. Okay. I'm not seeing Jade Falcon here. Okay. So it's just a fast, highly maneuverable medium omni-mech. And we have versions A through D again. Versions A through D. Alright, let's take a look at the Prime. The Viper. Oh, someone likes the Viper here. Okay. Let's look at the Viper. The Viper Prime. Whoa, that's some nice speed. We got 812, 8 speed with some decent armoring. 812, 8 speed with decent armoring. Right torso's a little light, I think, because of the ER medium laser damage, but not bad. This weapon loadout isn't actually that bad, I don't think. I can see how it's light for a clan mech, but for a non-clan mech, it's fine. 2 medium pulse lasers, AMS, 2 machine guns. Like, you're just kind of getting it in there and pulsing things down. Like we saw before in the tournament, the clans are, the pulse lasers aren't bad. Look at the snoot. Is that where the machine guns are? Is that where the machine guns are? What quirks does this thing have? Improved targeting long. Oh, not bad. And narrow low profile. I don't know how good long is going to be. Maybe it's good for the machine guns. Narrow low profile. We can dig narrow low profile. It's a sensor pod. Oh, okay. It's meant to ferry elementals and fight infantry. Hence the medium machine guns and the medium pulses. Okay. MGs are on the side torso. Long is for the pulses. Okay. This ain't bad. I mean, this honestly isn't bad. I know there's a scenario where you use the Viper in a in Mega Mech. This is not bad. Like, it, you could do a lot worse, I think. Clan pulses are insane. Long is good for the pulse lasers. Okay. All right, let's look at the A here. The A for... This is a good mech. What are you talking about? This is a good mech. I don't know what you're talking... Look at this. Look at these lasers. We got 5 ER medium lasers. We have... 25 heat sinks. Okay, so it runs a little hot. And an SRM 6. That's not bad. Artemis capable. Clan medium pulses are god tier. The A slaps. Yeah, the A's pretty good. Stab and run. And it's almost a Nova. Yeah. And it's got it spread, unlike the Nova, it's got it spread out all over the torso, so it's not bad. It's not bad. This is actually pretty decent. I'm actually liking the Viper A. All right, let's look at the B. Wait, B, okay. B's a little funky, I think. Little funky boy. Single ERPPC, 2 small lasers, and a flamer. I mean, if you're running around with a single ERPPC with the Viper B, I don't think it's gonna work. I guess this is kind of like the Cicada, where the Cicada variant, where it plugs you in the back with the ERPPC with its 812-8, and then pulse lasers you in the rear. So I guess it kind of worked. This is kind of a funky idea, where you're getting behind with your speed, and then you're popping a rear arc open with the small pulse lasers, or sorry, with the ERPPC, and then pulsing out and critting it out. I would have liked to see more pulse lasers or more machine guns, maybe like 4 to 6 of them, if we're gonna try this idea, like an ERPPC plus like 6 pulse lasers or something. But and it threatens, I guess it threatens the head capping. But I would have liked to see more crit here. But I like the idea. Like the idea, we saw the idea with the Cicada, but I just want to see more crit. I would be more inclined to take it if I saw more crit on it. Speaking of crit, Jesus. Speaking of crit. All right, speaking of crit, we have the Viper C, which has 4 machine guns, 3 flamers. So this is like the fire starter, the Viper, the clan fire starter. 2 ER medium lasers and a whole bunch of machine guns and flamers. It's got way too much ammo for what it needs. It has 3 tons of ammo. It has 600 rounds on 4 machine guns. The Viper crit, yeah. For when you absolutely need to kill all the infantry on the battlefield. Okay, this ain't bad. I would have liked to see more. More piercing, but I get it. And it can fire all its weapons too. So it's a better fire starter, which is neat. And it's got 812-8, so it can jump for 7. So that's a decent mech. The D. And last up, we have the Viper D here. Yet the Pirhana has 0.5 tons for 12 machine guns. Better you using rapid fire wheels with that much ammo. Yeah. I did see rapid fire rules being used in the Megamech server. What's it called? The MRC Discord. They use rapid fire rules. I haven't experimented with them at all. They do seem a little RNG with the heat generation. But yeah, I think on this variant you would definitely use the rapid fire rules. Star Commander, do you see that anti-mech squad? I do not want to send the. Affirmative. I do not want to send in the Viper C. Yeah. Okay, Viper D. ER medium lasers and a streak SRM6, so pierce crit. It's kind of like all-rounder mech. I think it's okay. It's nothing impressive. I think out of these, I do like the C for the anti-infantry. B is an interesting idea. A is like pretty good. It's like another Nova. And then the Viper Prime's okay, I guess. Rapid fire rules make MGs much better with no combined arms. Yeah. I think I might mess around with the rapid fire rules a little later and try and see, but yeah, I don't know. I think the MG rapid fire MG idea is interesting. I think it is interesting. Sadly, no Viper F8 heavy machine guns. The Viper F was made in 3070. Jesus. Yeah, okay. That one looks crazy. All right. Next mech, Ice Ferret. This one's also 18.3%. I remember this one looked so weird in Mech Warrior Online. It looked like a little like refrigerator with legs. It was very weird. Certainly recommend giving it a try. Yeah, I could see myself getting the Viper. All right, the Ice Ferret, a powerful medium scout and recon mech. The Ice Ferret was regarded as something of a foreign concept when it was first encountered by the Inner Sphere forces. Known by its codename, the Fenris, the Ice Ferret is a very capable medium omni mech. It is well armored and fast, and can be configured as a striker, a headhunter, or as a fire support mech. Deployed extensively by Clan Wolf, the Ice Ferret was originally designed to combat the pride of Clan Wolf, the Timber Wolf. Originally named the Wolf Hunter. Interesting. We are rivals with Clan Wolf, so we might want one. But perform poorly due to lackluster weapon configurations. Annoyed by the constant Hellion harassment, but appreciating the new potential of the new Omnimech, Clan Wolf Warriors eventually began challenging for the Omnimech and eventually won Prediction Facility. Oh. The Wolves renamed the design after the only natural predator of the Ice Hellion, the Ice Ferret, and altered configurations to improve performance. Wow. That is not cool, Clan Wolf. That is not cool. Okay. I was gonna say if we're anti-Clan Wolf, we might want an Ice Ferret, but let's look at the Ice Ferrets. We have A through D again. The Ice Ferret. All right, Ice Ferret Prime. This guy has 812 movement, so it's a cicada slash locust. So we have to keep that in mind. I see what you mean by bad loadout. I see what you mean by bad loadout. So the original has an ER PPC, ER small laser, and a streak SRM2, which is kind of bad. Yeah, they throw in shade. The clan drama is best. They're like, we're gonna name this the Wolf Hunter, and then they win it and they name it the Ice Ferret. If it was 7-Eleven, it could be so much better. Yeah, it's just a little too fast. Okay, so I see what you mean by light loadout. Now, are any of the Clan Wolf loadouts any better? So as we move along, we should see better loadouts, right? According to the lore. Okay, this one's also quite stinky. Well, I'm glad this belongs to Clan Wolf now, that I don't have to suffer with this Ice Ferret thing. I'm glad that I don't have to suffer with this A variant here. LB2, ER medium laser, AMS. That's gonna be a pass. That one's not good. Looking at the B here. B is a little better. B is a little better. ER large laser, small pulse laser. Not bad. Not bad. But still not great. I think this is a pretty average mech so far. I do want to, yeah, pretty average mech. The C, oh wow, okay, now we're getting into bad mech territory. So the C has an LRM 15, like slightly better LRM 5s. This is a throw in the trash can mech. The B and D are Wolf loadouts for sure, fits into their overall strategy. What? Of this is their overall strategy? ER large, okay, Pierce crit. I guess it's fine. Like, 812, I guess it's fine. It gets into the rears and Pierce crits them out. Okay. But the C is a pass. C is a hard pass. Don't write off the prime. It's fun to have an ERS PPC on something that fast. Okay, yeah. But like we said before, like, what I wanted to see with that Cicada is the ERPPC and a bunch of crits, like a bunch of machine guns, but we don't. Like, the closest it gets is the B, which I could actually, now that I look at the B again, I think the B's okay. The C is just really bad, and then the D... Oh, the D's a pulse lace, so the D's a light hunter. And we have a light hunter variant. I could get with the D and the B, I think, but I don't think I could get with the other ones. The B is a harasser and does all right. Same with the prime. Poke scoot, poke scoot. You ever close in and it's going to take more hits. The armor is good on it though, so it can just be a lot more aggressive than the Cicada can. So yeah, I think I like the B. I think the C has, or the prime has it has its merits, and then the D's just a classic light hunter. With how expensive clan mechs are, you can really afford to have it do one specific niche. I mean, clans don't, they use money, right? But they're more like obsessed with honor. So I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that. If you're talking about the game, then maybe. I have no idea. I don't know how these like super specialized mechs come in. I do think you do need a light hunter role though. Ice Ferret seems okay at it. Clanners don't pay for their mechs. Ah, okay. Black Lantern is love. Black Lantern is life. Omni technology does allow them to do multiple roles. That is right. So you have the Omni. You can just like swap out the arms. I believe the arms and the torsos. Arms and the side torsos. Yep. Hour in the mech bay would change that. Yep. Very true. So, yeah, I think out of these, yeah, Prime and the B. But other than that, not impressive. The D's okay. Now, the next mech is my personal favorite, the Hunchback IIC. The Hunchback IIC. The Hunchback IIC is a clan refit of the venerable Hunchback, right? So now we can see, and as we go along, we're gonna start to see some very like similar mechs, where we can see the inner sphere influence. Clan refit of the venerable Hunchback, its meager 6 tons of armor coupled with a paltry ammunition and lack of long-range weapons led to inner sphere observers to conclude that this mech was a last-ditch effort for failed warriors to die with glory. In truth, the assignment of the Hunchback IIC was essentially a death sentence, as warriors given this machine were not expected to survive their next battle. However, despite the attrition rates expected for pilots of this battle mech, the number of Hunchback IICs within all clans has remained more or less constant, a surprisingly high 3% of the entire 2 men of each clan. After the actions of Smoke Jaguar, this mech has become popular with Jade Falcon Sibis during their first trial position, as it allows them to one quick kill, though this practice is often derided by other clanners. Perhaps the only bright spot of this design is that the inclusion of jump jets allow it to be easily traverse difficult terrain, so it can bring its mammoth guns into play. Witness me! I shall ride to Valhalla all shiny and chrome. Yeah, exactly. I just got one of these. Yo, I loved playing this mech in MechWarrior Online. This mech was so much fun to play in MechWarrior Online. But yeah, it's true. It's the Witness Me mech. I think this mech gets a gold star for style. Honestly, if we have a want list, it's the Hunchback. The Hunkback 2C. He's such a Chad mech. It's such a Chad mech. Look at it. All right. Double UAC 20s, so you can like double tap them for 80 damage. And look at the amount of look at the amount of look at the amount of ammo it has. It has 10 shots. So you double tap it again, and then you have like 2 bullets left. Like you shoot it a couple more times and that's it. For movement, it's very slow, like the Hunchback. 464, but the armor is way low to load on the Ultra AC-20s. This is such a good mech. Instant delete. Yeah, you just instantly delete something. Round the corner with 2 AC-20s, and then you just kill someone. Yeah. Yep. 3 turns to win a blood name. Yeah. Let's just get this trial of position over with here. If it ain't dead with 5 turns of double tapping, you got bigger problems. Yeah. I love this mech. This mech is great. I'm buying one. I want one. We gotta have it. We gotta have one in our army. Alright, I missed one here. So the Stormcrow. Last mech is the Stormcrow. Let's just make a little thing with him. 1 second. Let me grab it from sarna.net. The Stormcrow. And this is one of the ones that we actually need to have in our lance. Or not our lance. Our trinary. So this is what it looks like. I remember this in Mech Warrior being the anti-light mech. My friend used to put a whole bunch of streaks on this mech, and you just like one-shot lights. And then the lore, I actually never read the lore for this. The Stormcrow. So this one is gonna go in our we just gotta find the best variant here, or like the Prime. The Stormcrow is a widespread second-generation Omni-Mech fielded by many clans. However, within the clan Smoke Jaguar 2-Men, the Stormcrow was especially common during the clan invasion and was codenamed the Ryokin, the hunting dog, by the wars of DCMS. Because of its versatility, though, its combination of a mobility, armor, and firepower in its various configurations, the Stormcrow is also a feared opponent on the battlefield. The Stormcrow can trace its lineage to the Omni Corvus design by Clan Selling Horses. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so it's a second generation Omni Mech. So it's kind of like a newer, updated version thing. Stormcrow best variant, so all of them. Oh, you really like it, huh? Okay. I've actually never looked at what the Stormcrow can do, so let's take a look. So this is one of our main clan mechs, I believe. Yeah, it's 36%, and they like the Prime version a lot. So hopefully this Prime version's good. We get A, B, and we don't get C. Interesting. We don't get the C version. All right, no whammies. Let's hope this Stormcrow is good. All right, 6'9" mover. Interesting. (6'9" mover with good armor. That's looking up. We do like good armor. For quirks, it has the stable quirk, which is nice in melee. Very nice armor. Center 25 center torso, 25 right leg. It blocks 2 ER medium lasers with each shot. It's got outstanding rear armor. Wow. Okay, this thing's good. ER medium lasers and 44 double heat sinks with 2 ER large lasers and 3 ER medium lasers. So what's that? 15 plus 24. What's that math? 24 plus 15 is 30 something. 24 plus 15, 39. Is that right? 39. So it's over heat sink. So actually we can just launch this the entire time. Infinite alpha strikes on the Prime. Yeah, that looks really good. And then the large lasers are on either arm, so you aren't screwed if one arm blows off. Can run and fire and not overheat. Yeah. This mech's actually really good. I'm actually really, really happy that we have a Stormcrow on our team. Wow. Okay. This is really nice. Like, the only thing that more this could have, and this is like asking the world, is having pulse lasers, but this is crazy. This is a really good mech. I can just see myself. Yeah, I can definitely see myself using this mech. They only get better? Damn. All right, let's look at the A. You got me excited now, Andrew. You got me excited. All right. What? Oh. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Look at this. 4 medium pulse lasers for light hunting, 2 Streak SRM6s, and an LRM-20 with 12 rounds of shooting. I don't know. Okay, which one do we like better? We have a light, like a crazy light hunter here. This is nice. Yeah, that's really good. Okay. And let's take a look at the B. Oh! Oh, come to Papa. Come to Slime Papa. This ER, what's that? 6 ER medium lasers and Ultra AC-20 with the B? That's so good. That's so good. I don't care if it has heat issues. No, it's not. It's got 15, 37. 37 heat. It's fine. 37 heat. We're sinking 44. Yo, let's go. Oh, it's got, okay, it's got 26 double heat sinks. Okay. Sorry, this is 26 double heat sinks. Okay, so you're firing the Ultra AC-20 and some medium lasers or all the medium lasers. I still like it, though. Ammo's a little light with 10, but dang. Okay. What don't we get? Because we don't get the C version. So we'll look at the C, but we just have to keep in mind that it's not on our list. We can... Actually, this is kind of good. Actually, this is kind of sad face. Actually, kind of sad face. LB10, so Pierce crit, built-in Pierce crit, pulse and pulse lasers. Sad. All right, let's not look at this one too long, because this one's actually good too. All right, let's look at the D. Let's forget about this guy. Just erase it from your memory, so we're not sad that we don't get this. Oh. And if you need, I heard you like missiles, sir. Heard you like missiles, Commander. Half a Nova plus a UAC 20, yeah. Dang. We got a Narc. We got 2 LRM 20s with a lot of. So this version of the this clan mech is the first one I've seen actually that has like a good amount of ammo for the LRMs. All the other ones have too low ammo. Yeah, it's a lot of Narc ammo. It's a Raven, but better. It's the Raven, but better. Does this have no, this doesn't have ECM. Okay. So I think I'm in love with the Stormcrow. So we have some really good mediums as Clan Jade Falcon here. Which ones do we like the best? I mean, I'd be happy to take the Prime. I also like the A for the light hunting. I love the B. I think the D's, as weird as it is to say, I think the D's like the most meh out of all of them. Like, I'm drooling over this B. This B is really cool. This A, it's 6'9", but we can deal with it. Like, we can deal with that. Pulse streak, like that's really neat. And then you got the Pierce. Like, I could see myself taking like 2 or 3 of these, man. I could see myself taking 2 or 3 Stormcrows. Do we even really need the Hunchback? If we have, like, the Hunchback's pretty cool. It's kind of a meme boy. But if we have the Stormcrow with the UAC 20, like, maybe we just want the Stormcrow. Prime is dependable. B is a sledgehammer. Yep. Yeah. I really like, yeah. Prime A and B, run all 3 of them. Yeah, why not? I could see myself getting 2 or 3 of these guys, just like the mainline mechs. That's pretty cool. I'm into it. I'm happy. The Hunchback is Chad, but very limited. Yeah. Top tier clan mech, up there with the Timberwolf and Mad Dog. So okay, I'm really happy that we have some good clan mechs here. Another one I wanted to talk about that's not on the list is the Warhawk, the Vapor Eagle. First appearing in the inner sphere with the arrival of Clan Steel Viper, the Comstar operatives were baffled by the intended purpose of the close combat second line garrison battle mech they named the Warhawk for its unusual bird-like design. It wasn't until clan culture more understood that the inner sphere observers. It wasn't until clan culture became more understood that inner sphere observers figured out that what the clans called the Vapor Eagle was designed as a duelist for one-on-one fights that are so prevalent. Largely seen in only Steel Viper garrison forces, the Vapor Eagle was repurposed less as a dueling mech and more as a general combatant in the wake of the Highlander War and Jade Falcon's ejection of Vipers from the inner sphere. Okay, so this happens later. But I do like the Vapor Eagle. I played the triple ERPPC Vapor Eagle a lot in MechWarrior Online. I kind of just want to take a look at what the original one has, like the OG, just the OG variant. Just a peek at what could be. So the armoring is pretty decent. Pretty decent armoring from the looks of it. It has nimble jumper, the same as the spider. Nimble jumper, same as the spider, and the weapon loadouts are kind of interesting too. It's definitely a I need to hit you type mech. The Stormcrow is even more armored than few heavy clan omnis. Nice. The Warhawk is a case of why can't we have nice things? It's cheesy. 3 machine guns, a large pulse laser, 3 medium pulse lasers, 4 machine guns, and 2 Streak 2s. So it's piercing you with the pulse lasers. It's being very, like, it's always going to hit you with the pulse lasers. And then once it opens you up, it crits you out with the machine guns and Streak SRM2s. This is actually, I don't know, I would use this as a mainline mech, right? I see 4 MGs in my eyes roll. And a targeting computer. You're right. Good God, man. Why is this not in our main... Why is this not a mainline battle mech? Steel Viper, we've got Jade Falcon. No. It's weird to see how many second line clan mechs are actually super meta with how many pulse lasers they bring. This is post invasion. This is 2863 it was made. It was in second line, I believe second line. Yeah, they actually saw this, right? With first appearing in the inner sphere with the arrival of Steel Viper. So it's like in the middle of invasion, right? Because Steel Viper comes later after the initial invasion, and it's only in second line units. This is a really good mech. I could see myself using this. I think this would be a really fun mech to pilot. A fun mech to pilot as like a main character, I think, and just like dueling people. The Super Phoenix Hawk, yeah. The Marauder 2C says hi. Why is this not mainline? Because clans love their omnis. Okay. Pulse plus targeting computer equals cheese. The Vapor Eagle is so disgusting. I see some people have faced the Vapor Eagle and are not too pleased. A lot of canon second liners are designed very good. Mid-invasion second line mech after invasion gets way more use. It is a good mech. It just abuses the mechanics. Okay, yeah, it does look like it looks like a fantastic mech. It is a fantastic mech. What are we talking about? It is an awesome mech. Okay. So I just wanted to look at the Vapor Eagle. Let's move on to the next class of mech, the heavies. So I see there are a decent spread when we look at Clan Jade Falcon of heavies. They have the Hellbringer. They have the Mad Cat. Or sorry, the Timberwolf, I guess we should say, because we're doing a clan stream, and then the Thor and the Mad Dog. The Hellbringer. So let's look at the Hellbringer here. The Hellbringer is a very widespread design developed by Clan Hell's horses. However, due to its poor armor, the Hellbringer is often passed over for more robust Omnimechs. The Inner Sphere first encountered the Hellbringer facing Clan Jade Falcon, that's us, which favors the design for its immense offensive potential, earning the name Loki. The mech appears to be highly unusual, blah blah blah. Okay. So I can see I'm getting Warhammer vibes, right? Like you can see the two PPCs here, and then the SRM pod here, and the searchlight here. This definitely looks to me like a Warhammer. And if it says low armor, that also matches with the Warhammer, right? With our Warhammer theory. What? Oh, I'm looking at the Hellstar. Okay. I was like, this isn't low armor. This isn't low armor. Okay. The Hellbronker. 5'8" movement. And it said low armor on the tin, and low armor is what we get. It has so much equipment. 2 ER PPCs, 3 ER medium lasers, a Streak 6, and 2 machine guns. So yeah, this is definitely a, without a doubt, an anti-personnel pods, whatever that is, for like anti-infantry, I'm assuming. Auto, caught you live. Welcome in, Ribis. We're just looking at Jade Falcon mechs. We just got into the heavy mechs, so it's getting more exciting. It's not low armor, it is low armor. Okay, so left leg. Oh god, okay. So the right leg is a problem, right? But we can fix it by hiding behind a hill, just like the Warhammer. But the left arm with 11 armor is an issue, because that's where our main guns are. That's where our piercing weapons are. Center torso, right torso. How many guns can it fire? It can't fire too many guns, right? It has 26 heat sinks, which means it fires a 2 ER PPCs, and then it's swapping over. Yeah. So it's the regular Warhammer swaps over once it reaches brawl range to the medium lasers and streaks, and it looks like the Hellbringer is doing the same thing. So this is just the clan Warhammer. Right torso at 15 with 2 ammo. Oh, yep. And center torso armor like the machine gun. Has a targeting computer though. Missing the targeting computer? Yeah, it's got a targeting computer. That makes up for everything, right? Right? It's all gun. Do any of the okay, we get the A and B. So do any of the other Hellbringers increase the armor at all? Nope. Not this one. This one's a little easier on heat, it looks like. Two ER large lasers, a UAC 5, and ARC. So, why does it have a NARC? Oh, it has an LRM 20. And then, what was the other one? The B. Oh, the B has a Gauss rifle and a this one's like purely Pierce crit. The Hellbronker B. The Hellbronker Bravo. Clan Omnis don't change armor. 28 tons of Todd space. I need to respec the PPCs plus TC because that's pretty vicious. Armor chassis is locked. They can't kill you if you kill them first. Also, not enough heat sinks. B is probably the best option. Yeah. I mean, we could technically pass on this, right? It's like, if we're building 15 mechs, we could technically pass on one of these. I think it's okay to pass on the Hellbringer if it's so bad. But it's favored by Jade Falcon. I don't know. You should give the Hellbringer M a look. Designed in 3052 by the Jade Falcons. Okay, let's look at the M. The Hellbringer M. Oh, okay. Not bad. Not bad. It's got triple pierce and streaks. So this is 3052, so we could potentially bring it to Turkina. We'd have to confirm, but maybe Turkina. 2 ER large lasers and a Gauss rifle. It's got and it has the heat sinks to support shooting it every turn. Then it has a Streak SRM6 and a regular 6. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. Again, the armor is a massive issue, right? Take a prime and an A to pair with the Hunchy 2C. Maybe. I don't know. It's like just the we are going to die Lance. We are going to die star. If we're making a Jade Falcon force, I'd go with the Mad Dogs for my main heavies. Ah, okay, okay. Mixing an SRM with an SSRM. Yeah, I don't know. I am a Jade Falcon, trust me. The game's only gonna last 5 turns, Commander. Alright. Hellbringer, Paper Mech. Oh, we get the Mad Cat. We get the Angry Cat next. The Timberwolf, a fast, heavy Omni-Mech, a signature design of the clan's military might. It was arguably the first clan Omni-Mech encountered by Inner Sphere forces on the rock by failing kill. Vaguely resembling a cross between the Marauder, so with the arms and the nose, and the Catapult with the nose and the ears. The Timberwolves tagged with the Inner Sphere, reporting the name Mad Cat on first contact. The targeting computer on failing kills Wolfhound switch between Mad and Cat. The Timberwolf is vastly more powerful than either the Marauder or the Catapult when it uses its speed and firepower to engage an enemy at the range of its choosing. When first encountered by the Inner Sphere forces, the idea that a heavy mech could move so swiftly while being so heavily armored as a Timberwolf was inconceivable. Its 12 tons of ferrofibrous armor and its arsenal that rivaled most assault mechs of the era. It was completely alien to Inner Sphere military planners, commanders, and even the Presenter Marshal of Comstar. First introduced in 2945, the Timberwolf was designed by Clan Wolf as a second-generation Omni-Mech, along with the Gargoyle and Naga to replace the aging Woodsman. Blah, 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 blah. Clan Wolf instantly realized the value of the Timberwolf, thus production rights to the Timberwolf are jealously defended. Only through trade gifts and battlefield salvage has the Timberwolf entered the armies of other clans. Until the invasion of the Inner Sphere, production of the Timberwolf has been limited to a single factory on Strana Mekti. They're rare in JF. Yeah. They only have 12%, whereas like their Thors are like 36 and their Mad Dog Vultures are a lot higher, 18. So this is like the least rare mech, which makes sense because we're just taking these mechs off of Clan Wolf bodies, right? What variants do we have? We have the A through D, Prime through D. Hang on. Let me stretch for a second, Commander. It should be lower than 12% MIO. Fair point. Although, it may be actually lower because there are fewer heavy mechs to go around, like overall, right? And yeah, I mean, there's only what 1, 2, 3, 4 chassis really in our inventory, so I don't know. The Tombi Wolf. All right, Timberwolf. We have good armoring. I can see why people like this mech. So 230 armor, which is really nice. It's a lot of armor for a heavy mech. I think it rivals the Thunderbolt. So it should be assault level armor for Inner Sphere stuff. is the iconic clan mech. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is definitely definitely an iconic mech. It fires its 2 large lasers and 2 LRMs, so 1836. Yep, for minimal gain in heat. Only issue I see with it is that it has limited ammo, so it's only got 12 rounds of ammo, which was weird when I looked at it. It kind of means that you have to be very smart with how you use your ammo. Quirk-wise, it has improved targeting and weak head armor. So, pretty decent, I think. Pretty decent. You want to kind of keep your opponent at that medium range and kind of pick them apart. Six turns of ammo, yeah. Duelist, yeah. Can anyone explain to me why? Is it just the fact that clanners are duelists and they only need 6 rounds of ammo to destroy your mech? And they'd rather have the other weapons as like lasers and stuff? Is that why they only have limited ammunition? Primarily, yes. Duelist mindset. Okay, okay. Good to know. So the next one is the Timberwolf A. Typically, fights are short-lasting. Exactly that. Clans generally weren't in on extended battles. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Now this one's the ERPPC variant. This one's kind of nice. This one's got 2 ERPPCs, a few more heat sinks, so 40 double heat sinks. Put it here. 40 double heat sinks. And then 3 pulse lasers and a streak. So it can fire a bunch of these weapons. It's got the additional accuracy from the pulse laser, and it saves heat with the streak. Clan logistics. Clans be like, logistics? What's that? Love this one. Yeah, yeah, this one's kind of nice, the ERPPCs. I definitely considered it when I was looking through the list. There was one really weird Timberwolf variant, wasn't there? There's like one with like rear SRMs or something like that. Is that the next one coming up? No, this one's this one's like a average one. So this one's kind of a weird one to me. The B variant. B variant has a large pulse laser, a small pulse laser, and a Gauss rifle, and then some other small weapons. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The D variant, yeah, yeah, yeah. So this one's a little weird. I think if I like them so far, I think I like the A just for the longevity, so that you aren't limited on the SRM racks. But yeah, this B is kind of weird. Pulse laser, Gauss rifle, and then you don't really heat up at all. Very strange. Honestly, I'd rather have that A instead of the B. The B's just kind of strange. Kind of a strange boy. Is this a DACA version? What is this? Okay. This is double ER large laser, Ultra AC5 LRM 15. Oh, 2 LRM 15s. So it's just a cooler, it's just reliant on the ER large lasers. I think I'd rather have the ERPPCs instead of that additional UAC 5. B feels like a training wheels mech. This one is for training. Pick what you like. Ah, okay. B is everything in the kitchen sink build. The C is super sexy when accounting for BV. The C variant has jump jets. Oh, okay. No, the C variant actually is just 5.8. C variant actually just 5.8. Does the Aiden Pride version count as something to be used? I don't know. It says here on the list that we have A through D for 3050. S and Pride are the only one with jump jets. Ah, okay. C is indirect fire support. Ah, okay, okay. I guess. I think I would rather have... I can see it. I would rather use my Timberwolf for something else. My looted Timberwolf for something else. Since we only have a limited number of them. I do have 2 Timberwolf models, though. So that might be something. That might be something. Oh yeah, this is the weird one that I was talking about. The really weird build. So double ERPPC. Two forward streaks, and then two rear streaks, and an ER small laser. So does it, like, is this a mech that wants to be surrounded? I don't understand this one. Urban fights. Ah, okay. The D is the one with jets. The D also doesn't have jets. The Pride has jets, and the S has jets. Can confirm, just looking at Mega Mech. Not bad. Yeah, what is this D? What is the rear? Can anyone explain to me what the rear streak SRM6s are for on the Timberwolf D? Sneak up on me and get blasted? On account of arm flipping. I guess, but this right torso and the... I guess it has okay rear armor. But why? But why would you not just strap them to the front? So getting surrounded is not much of an issue? I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a fan of butt lasers, and so I can't get with these Streetcaster M6s. Same reason the Archer has rear-facing medium lasers? True. But then you could just save so much more weight by just strapping two butt lasers instead of just, like, massive tonnage on Streetcaster M rears. Butt missiles, sir. Butt missiles. Ideally, yeah, the SRM6 would be front facings for close wars, yeah. Okay, butt missiles. That's just weird. That's just weird to me, Commander. I don't know about that. But okay. All right, the next one is the Thor. Thor A through D. The Summoner, aka the Thor, is a highly mobile, heavy Omnimech that was commonly used by Clan Jade Falcon. So this is our boy, in a wide variety of roles. Barely a second-generation Omnimech, the Jade Falcon introduced the Summoner after becoming the first clan to win Clan Omni technology from Clan Coyote. So this is the first, I guess, Omnimech that they created. The Summoner was codenamed Thor, its Innisphere reporting name, by Steiner Victor Davion after fighting one on Trowan. The name was supposedly inspired by the weapon's loadout, the PPC and AC, Lightning and Thunder, which were associated with the Norse god Thor. The Summoner's balanced mix of speed, mobility, and firepower make it a highly effective and reliable Omnimech. Okay, cool. And you can see this is you can see the inspiration, right? I think this looks a lot like the Thunderbolt, a lot like the Thunderbolt. Yeah, with the canister LRM and then the side cockpit. Definitely think it's inspired by the Summoner. Let's see here. The Thor. Thor Prime. Does it have the same quirks? That'd be kind of neat. So 585. We're seeing that clan mechs have a lot of they have a lot of, like, they're very fast. Like Inner Sphere usually plays around 4.6, but these guys are playing around 5.8. The Summoner is exactly a clan Grasshopper Guillotine. Oh, interesting. Gotta have a Summoner. Yeah, I think it is the Jade Falcon Mech. The loadout's kind of cool too. It doesn't seem like it, but the loadout I think is kind of cool. Oh, and it has improved comms. That's nice. But ERPPC for piercing, LB10, which you can use as piercing or crit. Oh, it doesn't have two types of ammo. Interesting. Only 10 shots though. That's concerning. Only 10 shots is a little concerning. And an LRM 15 with no range. So no minimum range. So it has pierce crit, but it has limited ammunition. Good armor though. 182, pretty decent. All have jump jets. Yeah, LB10. Yeah. Kind of neat. Again, dueling mindset for the clan's ammo. Yeah. Very true. Very true. I think the summoner is okay. I'd like it a lot better if it had another ton of ammo, though. But let's keep looking at these summoner variants. Maybe we can find someone with actual, like, that we can actually fall in love with here. So here's the A variant. Gauss rifle. Large pulse laser and SRM6. I actually kind of like that one better. Again, we have the low ammo with the Gauss, only 8 shots. So it's kind of the same deal. This one, okay. The B's interesting. The B is a kind of an LRM support mech. So 2 LRM-20s, 2 SRM-4s. It's got 12 rounds of ammo, so that's the thing. Why 2 tons of SRM ammo? The C is very funny. Okay. The B and C is my go-to. Okay, so this is an SRM, LRM support boat with a narc. Kind of nice. Not a hero mech, but not a bad mech either. Not a bad mech by any means. You said the C was funny? Alright, let's see it. The C. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Ultra AC-20. We meet again. Man, we're going to need to pick which mechs get the Ultra AC-20. But this is good. Yeah. Ultra AC-20. Good ammunition. So 10 shots. 10 shots with the Ultra AC-20. So you're double tapping 5 rounds and then you're out. The ER large laser, small laser, and the Shriek SRM-6. Not bad. If it was just a regular AC-20, I could see it, but it's only got 5 rounds, man. Jump Ultra. The 5.85 with an Ultra AC-20 is absolutely bonkers. That seems really cool, yeah. Doesn't our Ryokan have that too? There's a going back to the Stormcrow. There was, which one was it? No, which one was it? Yeah, this guy. Oh, it's 6'9". Oh. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, we're putting that on the list. Summoner C. The Summoner C. Since we need one anyway. Summoner C is an option. Just an ER at range. Yeah, so you're jump, you're closing in, and then you Ultra AC 20 them in the back. And then you Shriek SRM-6. Yeah. That's how we do it in the clans. Alright, and we have the D. Wait, do we get the D? No, we don't get the D. Yes, we do get the D. Okay. Oh, this one's kind of good. This one's kind of like a main line. This is one you would take in to a regular battle. I think this looks like very much like an inner sphere, a reasonable loadout. So this one's got 2 ER large lasers, 2 ER medium lasers, 2 machine guns, and 2 AMS. So this is like your standard like stand and fight mech. I like this one. I think this is the most out of all these clan mechs we've seen. This is probably the most sensible mainline battle mech, because you got good good shooting, good ammunition endurance, and yeah, nice range. So this is actually like the common sense summoner, the common sense boy. Lol, and then summoner D. Common sense boy. We get, I guess I guess we're not too big on common sense, so we only get 2.4% of the summoner D. But okay. Welcome. Okay. So that's the summoner. My thoughts on the summoner. Common sense in clan space. The C is about as funny as getting a boot to the face. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like the C. I think the C is great. What's the D got? The D got has 2 ER. Can we see this? Yeah, yeah, we can. The D has 2 ER large lasers, 2 ER medium lasers, 2 machine guns, and 2 AMS. So it's like a mainline battle mech. Like you gotta kind of stand and brawl with it. Like it's pretty decent. Too much AMS? Yeah, true, true. But like you're kind of like standing and shooting. Like this is kind of what I'm used to with the Inner Sphere, you know, with my Thunderbolts, just kind of standing and shooting. Something something trial of grievance. Chat was funky. It did pause for a bit for myself. I was wondering, but yeah, those are my thoughts on the D. What's the next mech here? Ah, the Vulture. Okay, the Vulture. Oh, by the way, does anyone think that the Mad Dog and the Mad Cat are weird names? Like, I can see the Mad Cat, but then, like, it's like flipped. Like, the clan, it's weird that the clans call it the Mad Dog, and then the Inner Sphere guys call it the Mad Cat. Like, why is it not like Mad Dog, Mad Cat for one faction? I don't know, that's weird to me. Very strange for me. But anyway, I can definitely see the Mad Dog's inspiration. It's like the Archer, right? Yeah, Mad Cat is an Inner Sphere term, but Mad Dog is a clan term. It's just very weird. The Mad Dog is made by Clan Smoked Jaguar. I see. Ah, okay. The Mad Dog is a heavy clan omni-mech used for long-range and indirect fire support. Which hunts shoulders and a protruding head and reverse-jointed legs, the Mad Dog resembles a vulture. So much so it was codenamed Vulture by Inner Sphere forces. The name also fit the perceived battlefield role of the Mad Dog. Technical documents from the 31st century suggested the role of the Mad Dog was to act as a support mech, and it was theorized intended to hold a hill and maintain constant watch over the entire battlefield, like a vulture waiting for its prey. The reality is that such behavior would be a violation of Hellbringer, and that the Mad Dog's configurations are intended to take the fight to the enemy at all ranges. With its ample firepower and decent speed, it makes a highly mobile firing platform. As such, has spread to near ubiquity among the forces deployed by the clans. Although the design is more favored by Clan Ghostbear, the Mad Dog carries 8.5 tons of ferrofibers for a decent protection, although will not be able to stand heavy fire. Was designed by Clan Smoke Jaguar as the second generation Omni-Mech, based on the original heavy Omni-Mech Lupus of Clan Coyote. The Mad Dog also used some of the same molds of the Clan Timberwolf Omni-Mech. However, despite using the same molds, which might be viewed as high praise, the Mad Dog was named to slur the Lupus and Timberwolf, and to Clans Wolf and Coyote. Because of its widespread production, most clans maintain a large number of Mad Dogs in their achievements. Okay. So, I guess we're taking a Mad Dog, huh? Mad Dog or 3. Okay, okay. So let's look at the Prime here. The Mad Dog Prime. It's fairly speedy at 5'8". I see what you mean about it not being well armored. The right torsos are a problem. Or not the right torso, the torsos are a problem. You see? For a heavy mech, it's got 16 armor. Which is okay, but it's not great. Seems okay, but not great. I haven't spread all the weapons, so I don't know for sure yet, but this might be a concern. As for weapons, I do like the Prime's loadout. I do like the Prime's loadout. I actually kind of like it better than the Timberwolf, to be honest. 2 large pulse lasers, 2 medium lasers, 2 medium pulse lasers, and 2 LM20s. Again, with the low ammo, which I guess was the clan's dueling nature, but yeah. The Mad Dog's armor isn't perfect, but it isn't the damn Hellbringer. Very true. Very true. None of the Mad Dogs are heat efficient. Ah. This one's not bad. LRMs. What are the quirks on this thing? Improved targeting. Wow, this one's got improved targeting too. I like it even better. Sickening cover and provides up fire support mech. Yeah, and it can also hunt lights decently well too, right? Because it's got the pulse lasers and improved targeting. Prime is your favorite loadout. When it runs out of ammo, you still have pretty nasty lasers. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you could do a lot worse, I think. There are brawlers with missiles. The Mad Dog is rocking a fake pit cockpit on the front that tricks all miniature painters that don't double check the art. Oh, I see what you mean. This versus that. Ah, interesting. But I like this mech. This mech's cool. I like the pulse lasers. I could get with this mech. All right, let's look at the variants here. So the first variant is the A, excuse me. The Mad Dog A. I remember looking at this with my friend and laughing. So the Mad Dog A has 6 SRM6s. So 36 SRM6s. So this is definitely a crit mech. And it's got 5.8, so it could potentially get behind you. And it's got an ERPPC and an LB5. This is a nice mech. I think we likey the Mad Dog Prime and A so far. I think those are these are some pretty. This is a pretty fun meme mech. I'd like to run this mech. Yeah, pushing 36 Infernos at something, or just for 36. I think we looked it up earlier. You can't exceed 15 heat, but yeah, half Infernos or half SRM6s or all SRM6s seems really nice. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the B. The B. This one's a sensible loadout. The Gentleman's Mad Dog. Oh, okay. The Gentleman's Mad Dog with 2 ER large lasers, 3 medium pulse lasers, an LRM-20, and 2 Ashrik 6s. Only problem again is the dueling nature of the clans. They don't have enough ammo. The B. I still think the original Mad Dog Prime actually might beat it though. Alright, let's look at the C variant. The Charlie. The Mad Dog Charlie. Oh. This guy. This guy's just sad. This guy's a sad boy. 2 Gauss rifles and 24 double heat sinks. What a sad day. They didn't even remove the double heat sinks. All Mad Dogs can flip their arms too? Ah, okay. The Mad Dog has 24 heat sinks. Or 24 heat. I don't know. Can sink 24 heat and can generate 4. Excuse me while I laugh. Yeah. I mean, you'll never get hot. Ever. It's a little inconsistent, I think, with just 2 weapons. But I do like, I respect the effort. I give it, you know, if someone turned this in as homework and they were in 5th grade, I'd give them a C. I'd give them a, you tried. I'd give them a you tried star. This one needs more weapons. It needs to be able to get hotter. But I respect the effort. D. Oh, there's no D. Okay, it's just C? Just goes to C? Is that it? Is that it? Oh, A, B, and C. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right, there is one I want to look at as well. The Night Gear. This one is not a 3050 mech, but I want to look at it anyway. The Night Gear came back with Jade Falcon's leaders following their return to the clan homeworlds in 3051 to elect a new Ilkhan. It has become more prevalent in the Falcon 2 men following the Refusal War. No expense was spared to manufacture this Omni-Mech that used an XL engine and a bunch of stuff. So I just want to look at, even though it's not a 3050 mech, so you can't use it at the start, I think it's pretty cool. So let's look at the Night Gear. Let's just look at the Prime. I know there's a couple other variants, but let's look at the Prime. It does have difficult to maintain though, as a negative quirk if you do narrative stuff. But 484 is kind of interesting. 484 does let us mount more weapons and armor. It's got decent armoring. Actually got fairly good armoring. It's got 40 heat sinks and good ammo. Good ammo endurance, unlike what we see in a lot of clan stuff so far. Double ERPPCs and 20 shots with the Ultra AC-20 with medium pulse lasers to back it up. This is actually quite nice. I would actually run this. Does the Ultra AC-10 pair with the range of the ERPPC? I want to see. So for ballistic weapons, the Ultra AC-10 has 612-18 range. And what is the ERPPC? 612-18 and 714-23. So they're a little mispaired, I think. But I think it'll work. So you're slamming down something like 2 15 shots and 2 10 shots. It's not bad. It's workable. It just, you kind of need to get a little more in. But I think it's pretty good. I think I would run it. Can flip its arms too. Ah, okay. Yeah, not a perfect match, but pretty close. Awkward brackets, it'll match up sometimes. Yeah. So you're just kind of getting in a little closer, like 12 hexes. But that does get into PPC range, right? Like the inner sphere PPCs can shoot back. Happily break most mechs tonnage in half. Yeah. It's probably going to pop some mechs. So I like it. This one gets a pass. Okay. Let's move on to assault mechs. I've always found that 2 PPCs and an AC-10 pair very well on Banshee, so it should work here too. Yeah, I have been testing the Banshee. I think I took the Banshee out to 1 or 2 games. But yeah, 2 games. Yeah, 2 games. I did like the idea of the PPCs paired with the AC-10s. The Turkina. We will look at the Turkina. It doesn't show up till 3052. Looks like our mechs are the Gladiator and the Man of War. With the Man of War being our mainstay mech. The Dire Wolf probably belongs to Clan Wolf. And then the Masakari. The Masakari, unfortunately, I think is a Smoke Jag mech. But yeah. Alright, let's take a look. Don't take a Man of War. Yeah. All right. Let's look at what we get. Let's look at the Man of War. This mech we have to make work. So 20% of our mechs. The Gargoyle is an extremely fast Omni-Mech developed with the Timberwolf as replacements for the first generation Woodsman Omni-Mech. The Gargoyle is therefore commonly seen among Clan Wolf. Man of War from Inner Sphere forces because of its effectiveness, along with the Timberwolf and Naga. The Gargoyle debuted in 2945. Its dependable design eventually spread throughout the clans. Is that right? The Gargoyle? Okay. Let's look at the Gargoyle. The Gargoyle. Load from cache. The Gargoyle Prime. We get the A through D. Prime and A through D. Okay. Ooh, this thing is... Is this an assault? Look at the armor on this thing. It's a little low. It's a little low, Commander. It's only an 80 tonner. Okay, so this is kind of like a... This is almost a heavy mech. This is kind of like a Zeus, I'm assuming. Kind of like the Zeus. It's kind of in that weird spot. Kind of in that weird spot of being a not quite an assault mech, but technically an assault mech. So the armor's light. Do we see any weak spots? No real weak spots. It's just light armored. 2 LB5s? 2 SRM6s and an ER small. That is insulting. It's a speedy boy. Remember Zell? No melee. Yeah. Awesome is also 80 tons. This is an embarrassing mech. And we have to take one? We kind of have to take one. Oh, we can also get away with the Gargoyle A. Okay, if the hopefully the Gargoyle A is better. This is just poop. I mean, do we really need to say anything about this? 2 SRM6s and 2 LB5s? It's bad. It's bad. Okay, A. Please, be better. Okay, substantially better, yes. Much, much better. No quirks on this thing, though. That right? No quirks on this thing. Okay. All right, we're saved. So we had 2 ERPPCs. We got a large pulse laser, a medium pulse laser, and a couple ER lasers. Also dirt cheap for your battle mech. Correct. Yeah, this is the Gargoyle Prime is cheap on BV. It's only like 1,500. But okay, we're saved. All right, so I'm making a note here because we have to take one of the gargoyles. I'm pretty sure we're just taking the Gargoyle A because the Prime is bad. And then we look at the B and C. All right, let's take a look at the B. The B is also quite lightly armed. Single Gauss Rifle, single LRM-10, single SRM-4. This is... The B has a UAC-20. We're looking at the right mech? The B has a Gauss Rifle. The C has a UAC. Okay. The B has a Gauss Rifle, and that's it. I think it's just too few weapons for me to love it. Too few weapons for me to love it. I want to see multiple weapons on there, so I'm rolling multiple dice so that I can kind of even out. And we saw that again in the tournament. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. We love our UAC 20s. I do love my UAC 20. I do want to see that double tap. This is nice. So that's the gargle for me. Are we gargling the sea? gargle the sea. UAC 20 and 6 ER medium lasers. That's nice. Do we have the? Is there any different? 32 double heat sinks. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 30. Yeah, we can shoot most of the medium lasers, like 5 ER medium lasers plus a UAC 20. And we're chilling. This is a nice pop you open mech. The C is the one you can take if you can upkeep it. Yeah. How many C's do we get? Kinda not a lot. Kinda not a lot of them. 4.5%. But it's still something. I actually, do I like it better than the A? I think I like the A better, actually. Well, nah, I don't know. I could be split. I could actually, lore-wise, if we have to take the A because it's 20%, I'll take the A. Like, I can live with just the 2 ERPPCs, and without the Ultra AC 20 ammo dependency. I could live with the A's. I think I could manage the heat properly with the A. You just fire like 2 ERPPCs in one of the lasers, and then you would just fire 1 PPC pulse to pulse if you want to start hitting. And it's all energy too. Pretty good. A is more versatile, but the special efficiency is pretty good. Drop in ERPPC when you get to short range and use the pulse lasers for average damage. Yep. Even as the same head capping threat. Correct. Yep. Yeah, I think we can. I mean, it seems reasonable. You just drop in ERPPC and then just use your other lasers, and you hit more often. Okay. I'm happy with that. The other one is the Executioner. The Executioner took time to develop from the schematics, as Ghost Bears originally decided to splice design with the Kodiak Battle Mech, creating an Omni Totem Mech. When these two designs were eventually deemed too incompatible with early prototypes, the project were split again, creating the Executioner and eventually creating a second line Totem Kodiak Battle Mech. What? Is the Kodiak a second line battle mech for the Ghost Bears? No way. No way the Kodiak is a second line battle mech. Yeah, he's like he's a little angry Decepticon Transformer boy. The Kodiak is a second line mech? That's so weird. Okay, and it's fast. That's so strange. I loved the Kodiak. I was playing the Kodiak so much in our test games. How is it a second line mech, dude? Oh, this guy. This guy was cool. I didn't think he was cool at first, but this guy was cool. My friend was jumping behind me with the pulse laser version and just ripping open battle mechs. So I don't know about this one, like the ER large lasers and the Gauss rifles, you're just piercing, right? The Executioner Prime. But I think it was one of the ones with it was the one with pulse that was really sick. Yeah, this guy. This is the one. So he was jumping behind me and then just large pulse lasering me in the back. Triple large pulse lasering me in the back. And then just like one-shotting mechs left and right. That was the guy that caused me a lot of problems. A through D. Okay. So this was kind of a cool one. I think we're pretty much locked into the Gargoyle. And looks-wise, I think the Gargoyle and the Executioner look very similar. So I'd probably just take one or the other. I don't really want the Executioner and a Gargoyle, aesthetically speaking. I think I just pick the Gargoyle. But I think the Executioner A was pretty neat. The Gargoyle has a football helmet. Yeah, and then the B is like a square brick for a face. Execution hurts due to the jump jets and the mask. Yeah, it's like he gets behind you and he just blows you up. Very neat. Very neat. Oh, okay. We have a B version with an Ultra AC 20. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Yo, where's the one with like massive crit and an Ultra AC 20 or something? The Executioner is just the Gargoyle with big head mode activated. You should see the old Gargoyle. Okay, this one's an AC 20 guy. Not enough crit, in my opinion, but interesting concept. I want to see that Pierce crit on a fast mech. We're seeing a C. Oh. No, this one's a pass. This one's a hard pass. Even if it has the targeting computer, I think it just too few weapons. Ultra AC-20, LRM, LRM-20, and an ER small laser. That's no. And then we get a D at all here. Do we get the D version? Yes, we do get the D version. Executioner D. Huh. Alright, this one's nice. If I had to take one, I think maybe this one. If I had to take an Executioner, I'd probably pick this. D. Targeting comp with the UAC-20 is pretty crazy, though. Yeah, it is good. It is good on the C. But it's just too few weapons. It's just too few weapons for me. I do like this a lot better. Large pulse laser, and then a bunch of medium pulses that are super accurate, and then a wicked amount of small pulse lasers, and the SRM-6s. This is kind of what I would want if I wanted a backstabber. I could take another large... I could use another large pulse laser, but I'll take the medium lasers. And you're just, like, never really missing. Does this have a targeting computer? It's distracting, no. The problem with the D is all the lasers are in one arm. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. I see. It's workable. I think it's workable. If you get unlucky, yeah, the arm will fall off, but it's 32 armor. Side torsos have 20 armor. I think it's okay. Could you actually swallow the BV price? $26.98. Not bad. Yeah, it's workable. I like it. All right, shall we look at the Turkina? So this is another mech that we can actually take until 2K'd. But the Turkina is a powerful Omni mech that was first seen in the Turkina Keshik at the Battle of 2K'd. It entered general service with Jade Falcon following the end of the Refuser War. In a design oddity, the Turkina mounts enough jump jets to vault 90 meters hardwired to the frame, rather than using them as modular pods. While the simplified repair, it also uses tonnage that can be devoted to other systems when a mission does not call for jumping. Designers also included 15 double heat sinks, 4 more that can be fit into the engine, so they are fixed to the torso. The Turkina is Mickey Mouse, except King Crab instead of Mouse. Is this the clan version of the King Crab? Is it? Is this the King Crab clan? Is this the King Crab 2C? I think it looks so silly. But other people say that about like the Jenner as well. And I love my Jenner. I love my Jenners. I could grow to love his derpy face. All right. What's our boy got? They're Turkina, 2 ERPPCs, 2 LB5, so it's got Pierce crit, and 2 LRM-15s. It's not bad. 38 heat sinks, so you're firing and you're generating what, 30, 40 heat a turn? That's actually quite good. 40 heat, 42 heat a turn, right? With the LRM-10s. 42 heat a turn, so you're +4, and then you just lay off some of the weapons. It's very generate. This is the Falcon's answer to the Direwolf. Put the legs on your Turkina backwards. Your Turkina is a great mech. 42 with everything, 44 front, but you're sitting it, right? I could, it's pretty decent. I could learn to love this man. I could learn to love the Turkina. The last two we have is the Warhawk and the Direwolf. Let's look at the Warhawk.
The Warhawk, we don't have a lot of. So, yeah, the Warhawk we don't have a lot of. And I do really like the Warhawk, but it's a Smoke Jag mech. Introduced by Clan Smoke Jaguar in 1999 in preparation for the anticipated return to the Inner Sphere. While the Jakun Compromise stalled such plans, the Jaguars unleashed the powerful Warhawk on their Warden opponents to deadly effect. Deployed extensively in the Jaguar frontline forces and often seen paired with the dire wolf, the design truly came to prominence as originally intended on the battlefields of the Jaguar's invasion corridor and earned the codename of Masakari, a Japanese battle axe used on medieval Terra from wars on the DCMS. Although it appeared in the two-mans in a number of clans such as Ghost Bear and Falcons, the Jaguars jealously guarded their production, and all examples of this highly prized mech outside the Jaguars were battlefield salvage, until production lines and design specs finally spread to the Fire Mandrills, Diamond Sharks, Goliath Scorpions upon the Smoke Jaguars annihilation. So yeah, very rare mech for us, but I really do like it. Are we on assaults already? We are. We are on the best boys, the big boys, the reason you came to stream, to review the biggest, baddest clan mechs on the block. So 85 tonner, actually reasonable tonnage, solid armoring all around, really nice. Targeting computer, quad ERPPCs, LRM-10. Nice, simple, awesome-like design. Very nice. I like the Prime. I know that the Warhawk C was used by Snow in the tournament, but let's look at the. Let's look at all of them. So let's look at the A here. So the A's got large lasers, which I'm not really a fan of. Streak SRM6's LB10, so it's got a little less piercing for a little better. This is under heatsink, so this is a pass. This is just no good. No good. We're moving on to the Warhawk B variant. This one's weird as well. I can see why people are not taking this Warhawk B. So the Warhawk B's got a Gauss rifle, single piercing, just ER medium lasers, 2 SRM6s, a NARC, and ER smalls. So it's supporting people with NARC ammo. It doesn't have the piercing of the regular Warhawk. Not great, not great. And then the C is the tournament mech. So let's see why he took the C. I think it was because of an all-energy mech, right? Let's take a closer look at this boy. 2 ERPPCs, 2 pulse lasers, and a flamer. Which gives us 30, 40, 50 heat. 50 heat puts us plus 10, which is not great. But if we don't fire a large pulse laser, it brings us to 35. So we go plus 10 minus 5. Or plus 10 minus... Yeah, plus 10 minus 5. And we have the pulse lasers for extra accuracy, and it's all energy. I think it was probably taking pills all energy, no? The Warhawk Prime when head fishing is a thing. Yeah. Like, you can definitely use this to head cap people, right? The quad ERPPCs. And you're only generating... You're doing 3 ERPPCs a turn, right? You're not really going up to 60, right? 3 ERPPCs for 30, 45, and then I think there was a firing pattern I worked out, right? And then you're putting in the 2 ERPPCs and LRM-10. But okay, Warhawk C, all energy. I like it. All Warhawks have targeting computers. Yeah, Warhawk targeting computer on the C2. Oh, so you're minus 3 on the pulse lasers then. That's kind of cool. TC on the Prime makes it super deadly. 46 on this version, not 40. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. So that changes things. So if you have 46 heat sinks... If you have 46 heat sinks, then you are plus 4. Ah, and that's what makes it good. So you can fire all your stuff and be at 4, and then you just cool down with you alternate your pulse laser in. Oh, I see. Is there a D version of the Warhawk? No. Okay. All right. Cool. I can see why this is so highly regarded. And then the Dire Wolf. One of the Omni-Mechs that became feared throughout the Inner Sphere during the initial clan invasion, and rightly so, the Dire Wolf weighs in an impressive 100 tons and has a relatively slow cruising speed of 32.4 kilometers an hour. Its speed and arm protection matches that of an Atlas, but has superior firepower and 50 tons, with 50.5 tons of free pod space for weapons. It is these traits which saw the mech codenamed Daishi, pseudonym Great Death, by the criminal underbelly of the Draconis Combine, a name that would be proven grimly accurate time and time again. The Dire Wolf is the brainchild of Clan Wolf, but was actually first produced by Clan Smoke Jag. Hearing the rumors that the clan was developing the ultimate assault mech, the Jaguars won the plans and production rights in a trial that rumor has it was fought dishonorably. Production commenced on Huntress in 2010 and in 2010, and in 2019, Clan Wolf began production of the Omni-Mech on Stranamakti. Okay. And we have not too many Dire Wolves, but we have a Dire Wolf A and B on our list. The Dire Wolf. The Dire Wolf. The Dire Wolf Prime has as much armor as an Atlas, at 304 armor. Dang. Okay. It has improved targeting long and difficult ejection. Okay. So you're not getting out of this mech. It has so many weapons. 2 ER large lasers. 2 Ultra AC... No. 1, 2, 3 ER large lasers. 2 Ultra AC5s. No, 4 ER large lasers. How many heat sinks does it have? 24, 48. Okay, 4 ER large lasers. 2 Ultra AC5s. And 4 medium pulse lasers. And an LRM-10. Okay, so it ER larges you open, and then it UAC 5s maybe to like cool down, like rotate. Maybe it stops firing ER large laser and double taps the Ultra AC5 to cool down. And then it pulse lasers you to death. Interesting. Okay. There's a big boy. And you said the A was awesome? The A was the man to look at? Oh. Okay. We have a boy here. 3 large pulse lasers and a Gauss for 31 heat. 2 Streak 6s and an anti-missile system to stay alive. And it has 42 heat sinks, so 1 less heat sink. I'm not going to put it on. Yep, this is a good guy. This is a good mech. So you're just large pulse lasering people, Gauss rifling people constantly, and then Shriek SRM-16 when they're open. Like, what more do you want? What more do you want? What more can you ask for? The Dire Wolf is an A. The A is a Dire Wolf still, not an awesome. The A is a pretty good all-rounder, and the B is a meme. The B is a meme. Well, I want to see a meme. Let's look at a meme mech. Let's look at a memey boy. Oh. I remember using this mech in MechWarrior Online. There was an ultraviolet where you could spam AC2s and rack up like 700 to 1,000 damage a round. So 4 Ultra AC2s, and you're like head capping, right? And ERPPCs. So this one's like literally just going for cockpit hips the whole time. The B is the we have it at home meme. Someone was saying something like, if you have all Ultra AC2s or all AC2s, you're just like looking for cockpit hits. It's got halfway through being a meme and then stopped. It just didn't commit to the... It didn't commit to the bit. You didn't commit to the bit. The biggest sandpaper mech does new LRMs. Yeah, I mean... It's okay. It's okay. I think if I had to pick one, it'd probably be... I mean, since you guys are saying the A is good, I'd probably try out the A. But I wouldn't be sad with the... I wouldn't be sad with the Prime either. I'd be happy with either of these, I think. I'd be happy with either of these. Someone wanted me to look at the Warhammer 2C. And then there was another mech. Someone was to like look at the Warhammer 2C and the something. What was the other one you wanted me to look at? Oh, something disconnected. Something disconnected. Alright, that's the boy. That's our boy, the Warhammer. Warhammer 2C standard. Oh, this was actually probably deployed during the secession. During not the secession wars, the clan invasion. Okay. This just looks like a solid all-around mech. Honestly, one of the good second-line clan mechs. Yeah, this is like a solid mech. This is like the we fixed it version of the Warhammer. So we have two ERPBCs, and then we also have medium pulse lasers and the SRM6, like what you would see. The medium pulse lasers make it easy to hit. Makes it easy to hit, right, with the -2. And we have the SRM6 for crit, and we have Pierce. It's nice. It's nice. It's the fixed Warhammer, guys. We did it. And good armor. The Highlander IIC would have been a good pick since Hazen was part of the Black Watch. There's a Highlander 2C? There is a Highlander 2C. Alright, let's look at the Highlander 2C. The Highlander 2C. Oh, that's not how you spell 2C. Give me a picture of the Highlander 2C. Oh, that's a lot of missile. That's a lot of boy. That is a lot of boy. So Elizabeth Hazen was part of the Black Watch, right? Which was like the personal guard for the was it the Star-Lord or something like that? Star-Lord. The Star-Lord, commander of the Inner Sphere. Let me pull up the armor here. 278 armor, not bad. Oh, they didn't increase the speed, though. So it's still a 353 mech with good armor. And for weapons, we actually have a good spread. And quirks are also kind of good, too. We get reinforced legs for the DFA, you know, because you have to. We get command mech, we get difficult ejection, and we get Cal. Let's see, let's take a look at the weapons here. We have a Gauss rifle for piercing. We have the Streak SRMs for crit, and we have medium pulse laser and LM20. It's pretty efficient mech. It's got 24 heat sinks, so what's 4 times 5? 20? Yeah, you're pretty heat like you're pretty cold. You're running pretty cold. The first star, Peter Quill. Peter Quill's bodyguard. You could just roleplay a Solhama unit and use 2 Cs. She died before the TC was made, though. Star-Lord Cameron Battletech, creator of Battletech. The angry bird mom who took a sword to a gunfight and won. If you choose to Alpha Strike, you choose the consequences. I'll die on my own terms. It's got good ammo. Good ammo endurance. I mean, probably overly. No, good ammo endurance, right? 24 rounds with the LRM-20, 24 rounds with the Gauss rifle ammo. So this is like a long-range, long-term, whatever, story mech that's supposed to stay out for long periods of time. Decent armoring. Like, well, I say decent, but very good armoring. And then very good heat sinking. So this is pretty nice. Pretty nice, Commander. All right. So next time, what we're gonna do, I think, is next time we're gonna go and paint some mechs. I think I want to start painting some Inner Sphere mechs. I want to start painting some Inner Sphere boys. So we're gonna have a little arts and crafts day if you wanna come and join us. I think we're gonna have it on Saturday if I'm not too tired. We're gonna be doing. I bought all the paints from the Army Painter Speed Paint line for Battletech. And so we're going to be trying them out. And I want to try them out not only in the traditional speed paint way, but I want to try them out on metallics too. So I want to do like a metallic speed paint stuff. But if you want to come and hang out on stream on Saturday, I think I'll make a thing that you can join. And then we're going to be painting, I think, from 1 o'clock to whenever I feel tired. But I want to start doing some speed paints on. I want one mech from every faction. I want one iconic mech from every faction. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start speed painting mechs, one from every Inner Sphere faction. Yeah, is the speed paint 2.0? I don't know. I think I saw 2.0 on some of the models, but not 2.0 on the other ones. But we're gonna do some little. I have some test mechs too. We can do little tests on them. We can figure out what's good, and then we can paint some mechs together. Yeah. Steiner Zeus. No. We got an Atlas for we did an Atlas for Steiner. We got a Dragon for Karita. We have a Black Knight for Comstar. We have a Catapult for the Capellan Confederation. We have I think we have a Thunderbolt for the Tauran Concordiant. We have a Shadowhawk for the Magistry of Canopus, because, they're into Shadowhawks. Clan Steiner, yeah. Clan Steiner. We have an Atlas for Clan Steiner. But anyway, if you want to come hang out on Saturday, we're going to go paint mechs, and then we'll be back to streaming some stuff. But anyway, thanks for coming out. Thanks for looking at mechs with me. I'll see you later. Slime you later, Commander. Bye-bye. Bye now. Bye-bye.
You